Okay, cool, thanks.
Yep.
Not impatient or anything, I'm just like checking.
Yeah, you know, we're
It's
alive
refreshing
now.
until it shows up. It's not. There it is.
All right. Session 14. Revelations, decisions, and close calls. Wanting to make sure they weren't getting in over their head with the monastery issue, the party decided to make way to the wandering market to gather information while hitting up one of Danane's nearby salvage points first to get necessary funding. Securing a vast cache of coins, the party encountered two pirate kill ships on their return. After a close battle that involved weaving around stone ocean pillars to get cover from incoming ballistic attacks, the party managed to sink one vessel and severely cripple the other. But they did not get out of the fight unharmed either. Sailing to the markets in their damaged ship took the better part of a week. Once there, the party learned that the monastery was relatively low-key, with the only real news being that their old master passed away 5 years prior. While also visiting the market, the party learned of Rose Maris, the pirate lord, whose ship was completely automated by plants. As the crimson waves of dusk gave way to night, Ferdinand had a deep talk with Nyrune about the Rod of the Depths and her past. After swearing himself to an ancient oath, he learned that Nyrune, the Bronze Dragon, was a part of an ancient order that was meant to keep a corrupted Leviathan hero, done so during a war with creatures known as Apolyphs, sealed away deep within the Moonstorm. Dragon Slayers had come to the seal's location and, after killing her father, stole the Rod of the Depths and sold it in Red Wave. Unable to touch the rod herself, she enlisted the party to help secure it for her. Now, having said a prayer to Goesus the Tempest after this revelation, the humble wanderer is currently drifting away from the wandering markets at an alarming speed. A storm brews upon the horizon, and harsh salt winds sting Ferdinand's eyes as the rest of the party awakens below deck.
Can I see the window?
Ah, merde, son of a bitch.
You can... Do you open the window or close it? Because, yeah, you do whatever you want. It's raining.
No, what does it look like? Is it just...
I imagine you'll awaken as like the rain starts hitting the window panes of these side ports or windows. And you can feel the waves just turning around you and the boat's rocking.
Yeah, I like to imagine. Have you ever seen a large sailing ship going extremely fast?
Yeah.
They move. So I like to imagine that we're just being jumped up and down. We're just like, what the fuck is happening?
Oi, mate, I didn't think we'd leave till morning. What's the rush?
Yeah, I don't.
What the fuck?
Where's Tristan?
I'm gonna immediately try to go upstairs and see what's happening.
All right.
Ugh. I thought they'd tell me so I could the sun hasn't even set yet, ain't it?
We're not leaving till morning. Where's my scooties?
I'd like to go up too.
All right.
Are the sails still up, or are they
Well, I'll explain once everyone's above deck. I'm just wondering. So, Astrid, I imagine you're gonna
With
go.
you. Yeah. Very sleepy, very annoyed.
How could they do this to you?
When I was having my beauty sleep, she got face mask on, eye mask on.
I like to imagine we're just going directly into a storm.
Above deck.
Yeah.
You come up and you see the following. You see Ferdinand at the front of the ship. What are you doing, Ferdinand, as you're being pulled into the storm?
Like, fuck, I did this.
Are the sails even down, or are they just all tied up still?
They're tied up still. You see Tristan at the helm trying to do something to the ship, but he seems to be having difficulty controlling the ship at all.
If I had hair, I'd be with my hands up to my hair. Back!
Where are you
I'm
taking
not-
us, Tristan?
What the fuck is happening?
Ferdinand, did you
Ah!
decide to sail?
Bonsoir, mes amis! We might have some oaths to swear and some stories to share later, but I think I have set us up for this.
What? Did you raise the anchor? Or
I
can I
don't
see
know.
if we are attached to something? Like if a boat has attached themselves to us and we're being dragged by it?
You look around and you don't see anything of that sort. You see Nyrune kind of climbing down from the mast, looking at Ferdinand.
Random, do I, or does Ferdinand deduce from this that we are being dragged to something directly tied to my earlier religion check?
Yes, you can definitely feel that. It happened right after that.
I have done a small prayer to the great lady of the ocean, Guasis, and now we are being pulled in a certain direction.
Oh, well, in that case, we just need to trust the oceans, I guess.
I mean,
Throw more money at
that is
it.
a very confident and positive remark to the situation they're in. I usually try not to fuck with gods.
Did you
Really?
pray for a
Can you
joyride?
walk-
Excuse
That's
me,
a lot
God.
of questions at once.
Alright, what's
The
up?
situation calls for it.
Wait. You said God. Like, what?
Well, Guasis, obviously.
Are you telling me she's doing this right now?
I have a very strong suspicion that is the case, yeah.
Riz would like to tie himself somehow to the ship at where he's sitting and try to live in this moment and enjoy what's happening.
Alright.
Someone would
To
go.
He
take
trusts-
Riss
oh.
out of that, I'm gonna yell and say, Riss, can you tell where we're going?
Does Riz see anything of where he's going? Do I need to roll anything for this?
You can't really see, because now you're in the storm. Like, it is...
Okay.
There are rain clouds above you, pillowing past. There is non-stop rain. Thunder can be seen in the horizon. Sorry,
But,
lightning can be seen in the horizon, and thunder can be heard.
My beloved DM.
Yeah, it was
What if I were to roll with my navigation tool and check my compass?
you can check your compass for sure.
Because I always know where the north is because of my ley line.
I mean, you're heading relatively east, away from the markets, but you're not like... You can't really tell if you're going towards anywhere in particular. It seems to just be open water.
Okay, so I will relay that to whoever's asking this of me, that we're heading east, but I'm not sure what our destination will be.
I'm basically trying to secure anything on deck that wasn't, like, tied down or whatever.
And with where I'm sitting, I would like to, like, keep my eyes out and try and see if I recognize anything, but yeah, just be on the lookout.
Alright. Waves start to hit your ship as you are pulled into the storm, and I'm gonna need a group acrobatics check to make sure no one goes overboard. So one moment, I'll set that up on my end.
Ooh.
Is
Just,
anyone wearing any heavy armor, or is a giant lump of heaviness?
No, but I can't be knocked prone if that matters.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering what happens if you're off the ship when you're that heavy. Like, surely you can't float.
YOLO.
Prone just means you can't be knocked down, but you can still be sent otherwhere, like
Fucking
other
ass.
places.
EOS!
Eels
Bro?
is climbing
Oh my
up
God.
as well.
Alright.
I would like to mention that I'm tied down.
Yeah.
I'm clearly holding on to a rope.
Actually,
but,
can
like,
these be individual checks, random?
I mean, it was a low DC group check, so I mean, you're fine.
You trying to throw me off the boat?
Pretty much, Astrid, you're up on deck, and you're blown away like paper as a wave hits. You're caught by someone.
Help.
I would say Eos, except Eos also needs help.
I'll
So,
catch
Need a
Eos,
help.
and I guess Ibis or something would catch
I'm
us.
like dangling from a rope over
Yeah,
the side of the
you're-
edge right now, so pull me back over.
you're pretty much, through the work of teamwork, well-placed ropes, and, not being at the wrong spot at the wrong time, none of you go overboard as your ship is pulled into this storm. Ferdinand, you hear whispers all around you in the storm, most likely the voice of Goises reaching you through the wind. What are you saying?
Are they all disjointed, or
Yeah,
can
it's
I
hard to-
actually
it's hard to-
deduce a message from it?
It's hard to. They don't make any sense yet. They just know you called them here. So it's up to you what you're saying when you're saying Oasis right now.
Fuck. I seek your guidance on the quest we're on and this item we now hold in our possession, this rod, this supposed key, I have reason to suspect that within your domain there is much turmoil.
Alright. So, you start trying to say this, and you realize it's hard to hear anyone right now. The wind, the rain, everyone on deck is deafened, essentially. So you kind of roar this out towards the sea. This question about the rod, essentially, you're looking for guidance, I imagine, with this is what you're saying?
Knowledge, guidance, backup, I don't fucking know.
Alright,
A
voices.
gun.
The wind gathers in the storm. And through the deafened winds, you can actually make out some words responding. Child of gold, speak what you wish to know of the rod.
He's the only one that's hearing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have. This is a question I could have prepped.
I'm wondering as well what's...
What exactly do I want to know? I
Is
thought
it
I was
a
just doing a
key?
YOLO prayer.
I'm wondering if it's a key or if it's directly linked to a location. I'm just trying to spitball to help you out with this. See if the
No,
team,
appreciate it.
whether the vision you saw is something that's currently happening or if it's past, present, or future. Maybe. If the rod is the key to keeping it hidden or unleashing it, maybe.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Alright.
Something frightening is supposedly threatening the Leviathans. This item has a part in it. What is it?
Are you asking what is it in terms of what's frightening, what the enemy they were fighting in that, or are you asking
I'll
what the
start
rod-
with what the key is in all this, because I have this fucking rod in my hand.
a manifestation of Leviathan might and divine power, capable of sealing away even the most corrupted beasts.
What then are these beasts that could threaten such creatures?
The Aboleths were an ancient enemy from beyond the depths, fought before your race walked. It is an ancient battle of no more consequence, so long as the rod is returned.
Is this battle a threat to you in your domain?
A thunderclap rocks the ship.
Oh, fuck off!
Give me a sec, I gotta step another roll.
Oh boy, Gloss is in a mood. It's an amazing day. I don't often get to experience her like
I'm
this.
sorry, big titty fish mama.
God damn it. Alright, this time is athletics.
Sink the boat.
My fucking.
The game just.
Oh, the
These-
humble
Oh,
water does that.
Okay,
No.
that's 2. Astrid just deserves to drown now.
Astrid.
At this point, I'm going to put if Astrid tumbles back towards us, I'm going to shove her below deck.
This Riz was making a mistake of closing his eyes and living in the moment, and the thunder just threw him off this boat, and he had to climb back with the rope he tied him onto. I'm alright! I'm alright! I am fine!
Yeah, I like to imagine also, as you're doing that, you just see in the background, yeah, as Eos said, Astrid just getting flying backwards near the stairs, and just Eos kind of clotheslines her and sends her down the stairs.
I don't want to be banished from the god visit. That's not.
And as
Like
this
an
You can
all,
watch
Excellent
from down
child.
there. Just poke your head up.
so yeah,
Fine.
this is all over the course of several seconds, Ferdinand, as the ship is rocked, and you hear Goisus respond, a little bit more angry. Nothing can threaten me. I am the tempest. I am the storm of all storms. The sea bends to my whims, and nothing within it threatens me.
Okay, sorry for asking. Can you... Shit, I'm afraid to even ask for fucking assistance now. Is there a way you could help us onto the island, quiet the oceans, get this key safely to these people?
Roll me charisma. Let's see if you got the Riz.
I do not
Oh.
have the Riz.
Persuasion. You're trying to persuade a god to quiet their storms.
Is
Okay.
there a way I can give him guidance?
No.
Can I give him my inspiration dice?
If you want.
Can I mean, you don't have to. This is
Okay,
just
okay.
this is just a roar you can give it if you want. Can I do like a quick little inside check? No.
Yes. Sure. Yeah, I like the Dawson on this man. Go for it. Yeah. What are you trying to figure out?
Is there at least a hint of, you know what, I kind of like this quest to be solved? That would really help me out, bro.
You can tell based on what she's told you that she knows of it and definitely probably wouldn't want it not solved, but this is also Oasis. While she does give guidance, she is fickle.
Oh, fickle bitch. Right, persuasion roll, baby. I've got +0, YOLO. Son of a bitch.
This is a mortal duty. The storm cannot be quelled.
Son of a bitch. Right, so she's not gonna assist us. We gained a little bit of knowledge, although albeit knowledge we had before. Is there anything you guys think Fish Mommy would know that we might need?
The exact traits of the rod that you can use. What abilities and
Now
secrets
that's
and that.
power gaming, and I like it.
I'm curious whether, so now we just put all our ducks in a row. We know that this rod needs to go back to his home to keep part of this ocean safe, but Guasis is not per se worried about it, because the ocean is the ocean. Was the rod is a key to keeping great evil contained, correct?
Something like it.
Yeah.
I don't know this. Ferdinand does.
Oh yeah, true, I know this. We got some oaths to swear, boys. I'm gonna have to explain this shit.
Yeah, it's up to you. You're the one who called her here.
Dude, I just thought I'd get a little easy lore dump, not get fucking roped into athletics checks.
Only if you ask the wrong questions.
Oh heck.
You gotta appease her.
So you gotta appease her, we say. Well, you can do that several ways. I mean, you can try and throw some money in it. You can tell her how amazing this ocean is and how impressive her power is. I'm not sure how. She is fickle, of course, because that's the description of the god, says that she is a fickle creature. We are traveling the seas to appease her will, so we are like living in her domain and living in the Tempest and appreciating the Tempest. And oh, what do we actually want from this god? It would be nice if she calmed down the oceans of where we're going, but
That's what I
not
asked,
gonna
then she
happen.
fucking got pissed at me because I rolled a shit persuasion.
Plus, you're trying to
Which
ask her
is-
to stop the moonstorm, little things.
You can ask her if there's a way we can be more in tune with the storm, like not asking her to stop any storms, but to live with the storm, to I don't know if she knows a way for us to I don't want to say improve the ship, but basically saying like the storm is what it is, but we
Can
want
we
to
get
ride it.
blessing? Yeah, can we get her blessing to ride these storms out, basically? Give us something to weather the storm. That's what I would ask for, personally.
Lady of the Oceans, we will pursue this quest to the best of our abilities. But you of all know how dangerous your seas and the creatures we're dealing with are. Is there any way we could receive a blessing to aid us on this quest?
When the time comes, a blessing you shall have.
Sick.
Good enough. I'll take it. We'll take it.
Nice.
Yo, I'm glad she just didn't fucking smite me out of existence.
Child
See,
of
this is-
gold.
Yeah.
Keep that rod safe and do your duty. For all of the ocean.
I shall, my lady.
Is there anything else out of character?
Yo, does this increase the insight in the rod of depth?
Who knows? You could also just ask, yo, hey, meta-wise, how I make stronger? How I make good?
By the way, Fish Mommy, like, total meta conversation. You grant me some insight in his weapon.
I'm trying to think about how
Fish Mommy is
defensive
done
this.
with my shit, I think.
She just drops
Yeah.
like a fishy, like a ray or something like that, and it's just got an item card scrawled on it.
If you wish to strengthen the rod further, seek out forgotten places.
Seek out forgotten places. Do you have a place to start? Conveniently?
Flares, you see over the horizon a big wave coming.
Holy fuck. Never mind, we'll do it by ourselves.
Hold fast, guys! Hold fast! And he holds onto his rope.
I go downstairs.
Goodbye
Your
for
constant
now.
blessings, guidance, wisdom, and fair oceans have been a most pleasant blessing.
Can we try to turn to ride the wave? Is there any possible way?
Well, for pretty much what we're seeing, us the audience are out of character essentially. We see in the storm almost like an illusion-esque version of Glacis, kind of blowing this wave towards you, and then as your ship turns with the tides, flicking your ship back towards the market.
Yo, actually try to enjoy this fucking wild trip.
Oh god!
You're
Just
still on the ship, but
Well, I'm going to move. Oh, there we go.
I've never felt so close to the gods before! Whoa, I think we almost died. It was so cool.
I have to go gather your tokens. Apparently, give me a second. Where are you all?
We're in the ocean. Glub glub.
Alrighty. So, something we have to remember is that when we come off these continents, the ocean to us goes forever. There is no discovered other side of the world. We don't know what's over on the other side of the oceans.
Why would you want to go to the other side of the ocean when there's so much ocean to be in?
Yeah, it's like it's the same reason like the Romans viewed Poseidon as probably one of the strongest gods besides Zeus, because the ocean was endless to them. There was no end to it.
It wasn't that endless. It's the fucking Mediterranean. They come
Well, no,
surrounded
they
on
knew.
all sides by it. Like it's got a
They
very
knew.
clear end of all of the seas.
Well, they knew about the stuff outside of the Mediterranean as well.
Yeah.
So to them, the ocean was truly endless. So
I mean, you do know there are other continents.
yeah, but fuck if we know where they're at.
Mhm.
Get us a map.
Okay.
All right, they give you a mental image of what happens. Yes, you are like sailing back at alarming speeds, faster than you could think, back towards the market, which is now in a storm because the storm has to go somewhere that doesn't just disperse, and you are almost perfectly, like as in like fitting a shoe in a box or something. You are perfectly realigned back to where you were before the storm took you. You are probably drenched to the bone. You are probably like turned upside down, holding ropes and stuff, but you're now safely back on shore.
Okay, I think that settles the debate about whether or not we go help out the other guard, considering what just happened with interacting with that one.
So I don't know what that means. I feel like we should still do it because I don't want to get on his bad side.
No, that's I think what you meant, basically.
Can we go back to bed, or is someone else going to summon a god?
Asleep. I just got my hair all nice after the spa day, and I almost fell in the ocean.
Oh, we're gonna go back to sleep after that one. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
Oh, I should go down the deck again in case or is that plant ship gone?
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, I can go out and play.
It's also night.
It is bedtime.
Ed is
Well,
like already back downstairs and back meditating.
I'm high on adrenaline right now.
Go to bed.
No, I'm gonna have a midnight swim.
All right. So I guess you guys want to have the conversation in the morning. Do you want to have it above deck or below deck?
Depends on the weather tomorrow morning.
Drizzle. It calms down a bit as the morning sun rises.
Probably
assuming
below
it's-
deck while we're making breakfast.
Yeah, these people aren't gonna want to get up.
Yeah, I just also realised that there's one other thing I want to buy in town in the morning as well before we go. So remind me.
Brandon, can I spend the time till morning to see if I can hunt for some breakfast, like fish or clams?
I do find it funny that you who can talk to fish hunt them.
So?
So, yeah, I won't make you roll
How
for it.
else would they threaten the fish?
You can kill a fish here while you're docked. You can go kill one and bring it up to, and butcher it and cook it.
The bigger ones are quite smart and cognition, so I respect sharks, but like the tiny ones, they're not really like.
All right, morning comes. You'll wake up from your light slumber, I imagine, and you are by the kitchen as you smell a freshly cooked fish breakfast.
The ocean is abundant. Breakfast.
I hope that's not sacrilegious to her.
What? No, if anyone knows that the ocean is filled with painful, horrible things, it's Guasis. And this morning, I was the painful, horrible thing. Haha.
So, should we talk about how Mr. Gold Boy here summoned a god?
Yeah, congratulations on that, Nando.
Yes, quite an eventful night, wasn't it? Holy fuck.
Yeah. Why did you summon? Yes,
Why? What's going on here?
I wish
You do that often?
Chill out, okay? 1 sec. So, I kind of wanted to get some more insight into this item, the whole rod, and like this quest we're on. Got a pretty good roll on my religion check, I'm not gonna lie. And then this shit went down. It was a bit more eventful than I had planned.
Well, did you discover anything of worth?
Well, that's where things get a little bit tricky. You'll see. Fuck. I also had a chat with. Fuck. What were the rules? No, I can say this. So I also had a chat with Nairun about all of this stuff we're on. Origin of the rod. You know. Problem is, this is all tied behind oath. I cannot actually give you the details, and neither can Nairun. Not without also swearing an oath not to tell anyone, or otherwise risk your life, because you will literally die.
What if you do it through interpretive dance?
I can't tell you. What? No. I can't
Maybe.
tell you.
Maybe
No,
if you
no.
tell a fish and the fish
No.
tells me.
No.
Charades.
I'm pretty sure with these kind of oaths, even telling a fish would probably have me killed.
What if someone
I
else
mean-
accidentally overhears you?
What?
You die. Everyone's sitting in her chair, watching this conversation.
See,
Before we go any further, then I'm going to go above deck and find Tristan.
All right.
So, Nairoon, do you want me to take the grates out for you?
The what?
Do you want me to take the fish grates out of it for you for your breakfast?
Oh, I don't eat meat.
Ah.
Especially fish.
Fair enough. You know fish eat fish, right?
Doesn't mean I have
Cool,
to.
cool. That's fair. Seaweed?
Yeah, I have my own food.
Okay.
All right. Above deck, Ida, what do you wish to talk to Tristan on as he's like grumbling to himself early in the morning, as like the golden rays kind of pierce the clouds as he's kind of repairing the deck, getting rid of like seaweeds and stuff that like clams that kind of fell on deck during the storm.
Hey, we'll handle that in a bit. We've got to have some private discussions below deck, which I think you probably don't want to hear anything about. I hand him like, I don't know, 10 gold and say, why don't you go get yourself a nice breakfast on the market.
He'll look down at it and go, "This is my allowance."
Uh,
I'm
you
kidding
don't
with
want
you.
it.
I'm joking around with you. Don't worry about it. After your conversation, I'll take the name with me. I presume that's fine. You know, Nairoon's down there.
Yeah, have you seen the dwarf?
Oh, he just came by right now. Motions to all the delivery goods. They got delivered the food and all that.
Oh, awesome. I mean our dwarf, the one that we were keeping on.
Oh, Denane? Yeah, he's over there. He'll point to like the decks, and he's just kind of like talking to someone, making like you could just say like motions of like, you know, thieves' camp, but you can't really make it out from this angle.
Yeah, take him with you, would you?
Sure, you want to have a good conversation then.
Cheers. And I head back down.
All right, yeah, they'll
Okay,
wander away.
That's reduced the chance of being overheard at least. But want anything bad to happen to Tristan, because, you know, fuck if we can sail this ship.
All right, yeah, everyone's back downstairs again.
so I have written up some contracts detailing all the aspects of the oaths.
Hmm.
It is up to you whether you want to be a part of this. What I can tell you, without like partaking in this oath and gaining all this like terrible knowledge and whatever, I do have a very strong impression that embarking on this quest was actually a solid choice, which is good coming from me because I was a skeptic. And I know Guas is gonna like rip my anus if I do not complete this quest properly.
I would like to have a moment to go over the contract if it actually like states what Ferdinand says it states, and I don't accidentally owe him money by signing it.
Let me quickly rule out that one clause.
So
I respect that you give it a try.
Yeah, you gotta make some money somehow.
So Ferdinand, would you recommend we want to know this, or do you wish you didn't know?
No, frankly, I am quite pleased to know this is interesting stuff, but it is a heavy load on the mind. I can tell you that this is a part in something far greater and far more dangerous, and we're doing a rather essential part of that.
Is there anything in this contract that is going to screw me over? I will stab you if there is.
Look, if something screws you over, it's because you've been telling the wrong people this story and you're killing yourself. I
Oh
have
no,
not.
I mean some other kind of loophole you put
No,
in here.
no,
just-
no, 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 no. I would not dare to do such a thing.
Okay, I sign it.
Yeah, I sign it too.
They did not even inside check me, Nairun. This is good knowledge.
It means they trust you and your opinions.
I know.
I trust that I'll stab you.
Fuck.
Fuck.
If one of them would, it's probably Edda.
I think Edda would be really likely to stab you.
Alright, that's 2 of 4. No, 2 of 5.
I pick up the paper. I pretend I can't read it. I'll hold it upside down. Interesting. And I'll sign it upside down.
Inside check.
I mean, we know we can't read, right?
Could he read that?
You know that... I mean, I don't know if he's let you in on the fact that he can read. He can see everything within 60 feet of him.
Oh, he's convinced I can't read it.
He's...
Maybe.
Yeah.
Good act.
That is a really dangerous thing that just happened, but whatever.
Evis, do you
Well,
want me to
if you're
read
just-
you the contract, or...?
Sitting here eating, and I'm just gonna turn around and be like, do I really need to sign this thing?
I mean, it's... You really have to agree to the verbal contract I'm going to offer you after you sign that.
True, the whole, the actual, paper contract is just because I quite enjoy doing this professionally. It was not actually necessary, but it was an easy way to make you all, really take in the conditions.
You know, I respect that you would go about this in this manner. Yeah, checks out.
Well, do I need to be... Is it a requirement to be looped into this whole mess?
Not really. You're probably going to be very confused down the line, but that's fine.
You could go get breakfast with Tristan. God, I keep forgetting the dwarf's name.
The name.
Denane and Denane.
Just don't have Tristan for breakfast. That's not what he's saying.
Fine.
Oh.
I'll sign it. I'll do it. I'm already in this deep.
Because you're in this deep, and you're trying to keep... Anyhow, Astrid, you're the last one.
Unnecessarily confusing. Do I have to do the paper contract to do Nairun's thing, or can I just do Nairun's thing?
What, are you bothered by the paper contract?
Last time you tried to draw up a contract, it was to take my hat from me.
Alright, Ferdinand, come here. Let's just, sidebar the two of us. Come here.
Yeah.
Astrid can't read.
Did she not read?
Look at her. She has, 2 brain cells.
Astrid, are you illiterate?
I don't know what that word means.
See?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Maybe, shall I read it to her, or...
Let her just do the thing with Nairun. It's probably for the best. Let's just
Alright.
stay out of this.
It's probably the best.
I can't believe she cannot read.
Oh yeah, trust me, I've been, complaining about this for years. And I only know her for half a year. That's how much I complained about it.
I know, Rune.
So you all wish to know? You don't have to get the mission done. I don't want to make you feel like you're being forced into something, because this is kind of restrictive. As you heard,
Well-
you can't really talk about it.
If Guastas is on our side, then I'm down.
And we can talk about it to each other if everyone knows, right?
Just make sure no one's listening when you do.
Yeah, I think if I didn't know, I'd feel very left out.
Okay. She'll do the same thing she did with Ferdinand last session. She'll, make sure you're sure, and then if you all agree, you'll feel this ethereal chain kind of reach out and embed itself in you, and you can kind of feel innately the restrictiveness of it. You can feel
Oh,
when you would
fuck.
break it, essentially, when you would speak up some words, when it would be risky to do so, as a safeguard, as like a reminder.
Well, some nasty magic.
Yeah.
You can tell as it does so, though. It does have celestial, like, feelings to it. It's not, like, sinister, but it is, like... It's restrictive, but it's not, like, evil. It's, like, just, like, it's, like, neutral, essentially. It's law. It's lawfulness. Alright, there you go. So, Ferdinand, do you want to give him the summary, or do you want me to go through the whole spiel again?
You can do the spiel.
Alright. Nyrune pretty much tells everything that I told Ferdinand last session about the, you know, the reason for the rod's existence, how it's keeping a corrupted Leviathan, safely tucked away, at her home, and how her father was killed by dragon slayers, and then they took the rod and sold it in Red Wave, and how she had to come out and get it, and how you guys are pretty much the only way she can get it back, because she can't touch it. And then she wraps it up with all of it by saying, "Oh, and I'm a dragon."
Yeah,
Well,
you
that
are
does
Dragonborn.
That does explain how you managed to go through that storm around your home.
I really should feel like that should be more impactful information, but in light of what you just told us, it's really just a side note.
Thank
So,
you.
Nyrune, why can't you touch the rod? Does it respond to you in some way?
Oh, the elf physically made it so the keepers could not touch it to avoid any corruption of, you know, taking it and doing things with it.
Oh, I can see how in normal circumstances that would be pretty smart. Except when something like this happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Are we now in like a secret club? Are we like family now, Nyrune?
I thought we were already family.
Oh, I do love you.
Well,
Alright, so now the second part, right?
wait, what?
So the chat with Goasses wasn't really a chat because, my god, she's powerful.
Yeah, you can't chat with the sea. Doesn't really hold conversations very well.
Oh, it was sort of a god. Anyway,
I think that was one of her good moods.
Excuse me?
Yeah, she seems
I'll
relatively happy.
I'll sort of relay what was exchanged, which is mostly confirming what we know already by Nyrune. That we can potentially count on a blessing at some point, but at the same time, the oceans are fickle, and so is Big Titty Fish Mama, so who fucking knows when this is gonna happen.
We have this corrupted Leviathan. He's sleeping right now?
I wouldn't really call it sleeping. He doesn't get that benefit. He doesn't get that grace, that privilege, sadly.
There's no way to purge this corruption. It's only locking it away.
As far as I know, that's why the seal was made to begin with.
I feel like this is almost... Maybe old Fadur would know more, since, you know, he deals with shit not from around here.
It would involve dragging even more people into this, which frankly
I mean, are we still heading to the monastery? Because we might just end up doing that.
Do I get a say? Raise his hand.
Yes.
Yes.
I think you should, if only because a god requested your help, and gods are good.
Are they?
I do not believe they are actually uniformly good.
Eos has a flashback to a life before this one.
Well,
Parallel to this one.
they keep the material plane safe, and they represent aspects of it. And no god is really truly evil. They all have good in them, and they all want the best for the plane.
What about, the one that likes to destroy everything?
Even destruction's a good thing. if done well.
I guess death is part of life.
As a cleric of Quazes
Yeah.
and a 23 on my religion check, do I actually believe all of them have good in them?
All gods have a good aspect to them. Some just have more negatives attached to them, but pretty much the ratio is good gods are 2 to 1, the Black Pantheon is 1 to 2, and then the neutral ones are like 2 to 2. They're like
1 to 1
neutral
or whatever, yeah.
1 to 1, yeah. But
And
there's-
even the
there's
Black
two.
Pantheon, you could say, does serve an aspect, a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well thought. Alright.
Like for
Well-
instance, if we get into that, even Lucius the Adapted, who is Zeal and Carnage, in Cruelty, Zeal is a good thing. Yuen the Umbra represents destruction and decay, but also independence. So like they have good or neutral aspects to them, even if they're from the Black Pantheon.
Also, they're like Chain Daddy, who is for some reason also a marriage god.
Yeah, I mean oaths, bounds, bindings and stuff.
You could say that any personality trait is a good one as long as you have it in a certain degree.
Let's let's get our equipment and I guess head to the monastery? I guess?
Some things
Sure.
are arriving this morning, right?
They've already started to arrive. I'll go fetch the others back. Also, I want to try and see if I can buy a parasol.
Like a parasol, as in like a legit parasol.
Yeah.
I don't have that as a stat block. Maybe next time you come here, who knows? I'll look into it.
No, not so much. More like a one that we just put up on the ship, so I can just sit up in the shade on the ship,
Oh,
rather
nice
than
little
one that I carry
umbrella.
about. Yeah.
Oh, a parasol, not a parasail.
Oh, okay. Because I'm
Yeah.
thinking parasail, and that's like literally
Or a
something you would just,
pagoda.
it's like a giant balloon thing that would be like caught by the wind. You'd be flying in. I'm like,
Ida wants an umbrella, and you're like, I'm gonna make you the stupidest thing.
yeah, you can have an umbrella. Yes, you can have that. What color do you want it?
Purple.
All right, you buy that probably for like a gold.
Cool. And I'll grab the others.
I thought you said for some reason I thought parasol. I was like, how am I going to design like a rope like based like flight unit? And then
I thought his stat block was
I like how-
dramatic.
You didn't even hesitate. Like, you didn't clarify. You were just like, okay, next session I'll have a fucking parasail for you. So you can just, put on some skis and just go behind the boat.
you asked. I don't want to say no.
You
I-
It's
truly
okay to say no
are
is
the best
sometimes
random.
random.
Oh my god.
Anyhow, open seas.
Open seas, yes, yes.
Yeah. And the monastery.
If I find a parasol token, can you put it on the ship? And then
I can actually. I probably have umbrella like actual map tokens I can add later.
Of course you do.
I have a mapping pack of like 10,000 files. What do you want from me? I can make my maps.
Parasail, go.
Everything ready to go.
All right, so yeah. Let me double check this. The day's correct. All right, it's currently I think would it be almost Blood Day for Eos. All right, you guys.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Calendar and a date set for me. Every time a day passes, he takes one off.
whose turn is it?
So 11
Whoever I'm in a dark room alone with.
I did a bad thing last time, so someone else do it.
It's a standard day.
How much can we move?
11 feet. You have repaired your ship. You're no longer like one mast down. Repairs that would have taken weeks in real lifetime is faster in fantasy world. Who knew? You're good to go.
All right, I'll move the ship if no one else has opinions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7,
7.
8, 9, 10, 11.
All right.
A1.
Blood day, blood day. Who's up?
Can I try?
Who's feeding? Who's feeding Eos? Hey, it's also fish day.
I want to fish.
All right, as you travel, you can gain a ration each. So that's pretty much the mechanical version of it, but you can definitely fish today.
Yeah. Do I roll for this? And so what?
Survival.
You get a fish.
You get a fish.
I'm going to attempt to trade fish for blood.
A kind of weird bar
What?
system.
No fish. Only need for blood.
I'm gonna try. If I see Polaris sad that they didn't catch anything, I'll try to trade my catch and be like,
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah,
well,
Polaris didn't get it.
The only
That's right.
reason I didn't catch anything is because you were in my water. I saw you splashing in it, throwing stones.
I'm still offering to trade you for, points at.
I don't want your bloodfish. I see what you did.
Elongated canine teeth.
I'm gonna have a swim and talk to some seals or something. Are there any sharks about? It's like some big fish.
There's an easy way to get sharks about.
I'd jump in the water.
All right.
Do I roll perception to see if I find some big fish who would like to talk to me?
I mean, depends. You're in open waves. You're not like by any of the like coastal things. There's not be a lot of fish nearby. So you could, if you want a shark, there's an easy way to summon a shark in open waters. You just see a little bit of blood.
I'll help you.
You know what? I can solve 2 problems in one go. I'll climb back on the ship. Alright, I'm angry at you, Eos, but if you, like...
It's not my fault you didn't catch the fish, Polaris.
I saw you throw a stone at my water. Just save some so I can find a shark to talk to about, like, the waves.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright. He holds out his hand.
Let me roll the damage real quick. 4.
Eh.
There's your blood. Have fun.
All right, you hop
All right.
into the ocean with your open.
And I
wound.
give you the fish. If you want to feed the shark the fish, that's up to you.
I do not want to jump into the ocean with an open wound. I would tie it up with, like, a little bit of, like, cloth and throw the cloth into the water and only jump in when it's a little bit calmer.
All right. Moments pass, and then you jump in. After you've closed your wound. And as you do so, you can see a shark. Not like a giant shark, but still a large shark swimming towards the blood very fast.
Ah, buddy, I've got a fish for you.
Roll animal handling.
Shark!
It doesn't slow down.
Uh-oh.
I am gonna boop you on the snoot if you try and bite me. I've got a snack for you and I just want to chat.
Hungry, eat.
Well, I throw him the fish, like, as much as you can throw it in water.
Consumes it in one bite, slowly turns to look at you. Food?
Are you happy to chat with me now?
Food?
I can give you more food. I'll just have to get it upstairs.
Food?
Ah, this is why I don't talk to fish.
Give food now, or become food.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Circles the boat.
Alright guys, who got more fish? I got a shark I'm trying to get information from.
You're trying to do what?
Yeah, I'm looking for some more snacks to throw at the shark. Cause he's, like, we're having a chat. Can I find some fish inside?
Nothing
I got a
fresh,
fish.
but you'll have food. And obviously
All
find
right.
fresh food.
I would thank you for the fish, Ivis. I'm gonna, like, jump down and chat more to the shark. I'll bring Ivis's fish and some food from upstairs. Just like arm full of food jumps in the water.
All right. Fed. Turns around, starts to leave.
Oi, oi, that's rude!
What?
Look,
Eat.
I want to chat with you. Have you seen a lot of food around here? Where have you seen most recent food? Lots of blood. I'm curious if there has been a sea battle close to us recently to see the state of the pirates.
Around.
1 day, 2 day.
The fish looks like this. The shark looks at you, confused, because it has no concept of days in terms of like how travel time.
Oh, I should have known better than to chat with sharks. Even Idas gives me more words than he does. All right, well, see you, buddy. Remember, got some food for you if you're nice to me.
Be back. Eat if not.
Be back. He waves at the shark and climbs back up on deck.
Swims away. Fed.
Oh,
Do we have a pet shark?
well, we're buddies. He doesn't tell me a lot. It's just like, he did tell me that there is like blood around, so there's probably still pirates on this sea, so keep that in mind.
Did he mean your blood?
No. I think he recognizes big blood.
Okay.
It was only a little bit to lure him out.
Alright.
You know, everyone thinks that I shouldn't eat fish because I can talk to fish, but you know, fish are so dumb. There's no
I
real
believe
talking to them.
Anyhow, you have 10 movement speed for the day. Where do you want to go?
Wait,
Should I move us?
Astrid is dumb.
I assume we're going to the.
Land.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We still need to go to the Drowned City, right? For
Well, we're going back to the monastery.
well, yeah, but I'm talking about like for the quests that we have as
We've got a
well.
quest there, right?
And
Score.
Tower.
the tower, but that's
Let me zoom in that down.
on the left side of the map.
Yeah.
Because he wants his fucking parcel.
You have
This
2 quests, so
fucking
2
guy.
are located at the Tower of the Stars and the Drowned City of Francier. Alright. You only move 5, you have 10 feet of movement, so do you wish to go to the monastery?
Yeah,
Alright.
right,
So
guys?
6.
I imagine.
Let me just make sure you guys are on the right area of the map. It's currently cloudy. No, it is rainy, so I get some rain going.
Oh, this is where Kelly's Chromebook explodes.
Let me know if rain does get to you, Kelly. I can turn it off.
Been
Look.
fine. I've given up with the Chromebook.
Oh,
or
yeah, you're just on
mobile
your
now.
phone, yeah.
The
Oh,
Google
how's it going
Pixel
for you
6.
on mobile, Kelly?
It's okay. I haven't had to do much, but I have figured out kind of how to move my token, and I can roll some
nice.
things. What more do I need?
Yeah, fair enough.
You can move your token. Huge.
Right? Only
Sick.
sometimes.
Right, you arrive back at the monastery around mid-afternoon, like probably around 1 or 2 p.m. And it's the same as before. It's a long walk around this rocky pillar of an island. But you
Actually,
see-
as we're walking
Yeah.
up,
Mhm.
so did anyone actually consider how they want to approach this situation?
God, yeah.
So, what I understood is that they got a new leader 5 years ago. Maybe that has something to do with it? So, have we ever had a chance to see or speak to this person to get, like, you know, a void check?
We spoke to them, didn't we? They were
I
given
wasn't
like
sure.
service and stuff.
I wasn't sure if that was their leader or just the person who gave the service.
To go into, I would explain the ruling. They actually have to go into silence for several years before they can speak at all. But he has basically completed that portion of his service or whatever. Also, their leader supposedly died a few years ago, but now he's alive.
But I thought they got a new one.
Yeah, I don't think that's what was told to us when we were here, though. So let's investigate that.
What did you see, Ivis? Were any of them dark, dangerous, evil? I don't know. You see things, right? It's always a bit confusing to me.
Well, maybe you see things, but if I'm not looking for it, I might not notice it.
That makes sense.
I'll pay closer attention, though.
Thank you.
Okay, so just hear me out on this. We go through, kill everyone we see, problem solved.
I don't want to kill the halfling.
I don't want to kill everyone I see. That's a mess.
Fine. It would be the simplest solution, though.
Wait,
We're
we're
definitely
killing
purging.
everyone?
They're not.
I mean, how are we going to get information off of these people?
There's
They're
one
literally
that-
silent.
there's some
You're
that
very
speak.
comfortable saying the word purge, Ada.
Look, sometimes things need purging, and sometimes they're infidels.
Squints.
Huh?
Fucking
I'm sure
Twitter.
Fedora will really like you.
Right. As you walk, you see the familiar sights of, the statues by the entrance, some rooms etched into the side of the cliff. The monks are obviously at different locations now. One is training by the edge of a cliff, kind of in a meditative pose.
And I'm looking closer now, so what color everyone is?
They're gray.
I don't see any hints of demonic corruption.
Well, you can't. You wouldn't be able to see that anyway. You see alignment.
Well, they wouldn't be darker, I mean, because evil.
Yeah, evil would be darker.
For a bunch of monks, I don't see any white ones. No good souls are here.
But being good per se has nothing to do with being a monk, right? It's finding balance, isn't it? Eos, you're a monk. Tell me, is it about balance or about something specific?
Eos is gonna turn around and be like, I don't really know. I just hit things.
Yeah. I thought being a monk was just about beating the shit out of people.
Well,
That's
you
what
need
it
to...
is.
I do have some introspective, I have to find out. Key is weird. I don't really know how to explain it to you. Because that would take a whole, you'd have to become a monk multi-class, and maybe.
Oh, it's one of those, you have to be one to get it.
Yeah. I don't really. Key is hard to explain. It's kind of the way the world works, but not really.
Alright, Iris, as you're approaching up to the north, you can hear sounds of training. You are coming at, a good time of the day where there would be training, even in the rain. Ferdinand, I'll have the fast
Yeah,
run.
I'm on it.
Okay.
I zoned out. I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
I'm just listening. But then I realized we've got tokens.
Alright, you arrive back at the entrance, and Ivis immediately goes up towards a staircase leading up towards the sounds of training.
Hey, I hear combat. I'm curious. Even if it's training.
The half, ogre almost on a monk on duty is kind of glanced in your direction, but has not said anything, obviously. Alright, as you approach Ivis, you see several monks as you're approaching to your left, that are kind of training near the cliffside with some sort of automated moving wooden pillar that has a kind of poles attached to it. And on the sand pit, you see two monks back to back fighting each other, kind of feeling how the other person's acting and doing backwards kicks and stuff like that. As Varder, the person you met earlier, is kind of watching, stroking his beard a bit. He'll then turn, most likely having sensed you as you approached, and look at you. Oh, it's been some time. Welcome back to the monastery. And then you'll notice that Eos is coming up, and presume the rest of your friends are with you. Is there a reason you've all returned?
Before I answer, can I look very closely at his color of alignment?
You get up to him, you start just looking right at him. He is gray.
He's what?
Great.
Great, okay. Yes, I was wondering if we could meet with your leader. We heard some things.
I do not know what you've heard, but our leader is currently in isolation training. He cannot be met with.
How long has he been in isolation?
Going on a year now.
How long has he been? Sorry about the questions, but how long has he been the head of the monastery again?
A curious mind is a good one. He's been the leader of the monastery for several years now, ever since the passing of our former master.
Okay, so the former one did pass away. Gotcha.
Indeed. Old age catches up to everyone.
Well, what's this training going on here?
Typical style. When you do not need your eyes to fight, you focus on your other senses. And back-to-back fighting is good at catching enemies off guard, if you do have to fight someone.
He looks curious.
This little altar you're looking at, Ivis, has what appears to be 3 pieces of an electrum on it.
Ada, come do sleight of hand. Okay. But what other purpose does the altar serve?
That's hard to tell. Just from what you can tell, it's just a platform of stone platforms and candles on it that are kind of out in the wind in the rain that put out the candles, and a little bowl with 3 pieces of electrum.
I'm just gonna straight up ask Vader or Varder. Mr. Darth Vader, what's with the altar?
Oh, it's an old custom of ours, passed down from masters of old. We take pieces of electrum, highly valuable pieces of currency, and offer them. We leave them to the elements, giving away our material urges.
Oh yeah, that sounds wise. The world will give you anything you need anyway if you treat it well.
I hear a voice coming from far down below.
Ah. No, I was... Ah.
I got you. Also, Ivis, there's something else I must tell you. I am your father.
That's impossible.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
No.
Jumps off cliff.
Okay.
Catch me, Ada.
Splat. Has like 500 pounds of muscle. He just falls on you. He dodges out of the way, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you'll look around at you all as you approach. If you wish to tour the monastery again for more knowledge, by all means. I'm going to be occupied here for a while, overseeing this training.
Oh yes, let's totally watch around the monastery while he's occupied.
Yes. I like bow to the monk and ask if we could enter.
Okay, maybe we should start with the well.
Looks at you, like the guy, the monk right in front of you looks at you as you say that.
'Cause I'm thirsty.
Hmm.
I'm not really thirsty.
Thank you.
Okay, wait, huddle up, team huddle.
Is she half HP?
Well, have your huddle first, and then we'll discuss what you see.
Team huddle.
Okay.
Okay, team huddle.
So what are we looking for? The leader, maybe, and the well.
Anything out of the ordinary, because we know there's something weird here.
By the way, who wants? I'm just gonna tap my head. Who wants to be connected?
Are we doing buddy system?
Can do, and I'll want to be connected to at least one of the people in the body
Yeah.
system. I can connect to 3 people, so there'll only be 2 that are left out.
I mean, probably Ivis, because he sees special things.
Okay. I probably want to go with Astrid in case either of us want to walk through wolves, and we're not leaving the other person behind. So I'll connect to Ivis, Ferdinand, and is it Riss or Eos?
Well, Astrid, right?
But if
I'm
I'm going to be
going-
going with Astrid, I won't need.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I'm Ida's buddy. Guilty.
Well-
Guilty.
I probably wouldn't go anywhere without Astrid either, but
But it's just we might walk through wolves,
that is true.
and we'd have to leave you.
Oh no.
That would be very upsetting.
That would be upsetting.
I'm gonna connect to Riss.
All
well.
right.
I'll roll the thingamajob.
How many hours it lasts?
Yeah.
And this is your free use of it, right?
Yep. I haven't used it yet.
Give me that roll. Click that button. 3 hours.
Oh.
Alright, you're in the little kind of quarter entranceway, essentially, of the monastery. You have free roam, good luck. Eos and Ivis, you enter a relatively empty hall. Up to the north, you can see a familiar halfling kind of like dusting and cleaning the area with a broom and a dustpan, going around just doing mundane chores.
Oh yeah, she does look more hurt than before.
As you approach, she'll react to your footsteps and movement and kind of turn towards you, but like her eyes don't focus on you because obviously she can't see, and kind of give a little bow.
I
Is
nod
she
my
vis-
head towards her, but I don't think she notices. She's blind.
Is she visually more harmed?
You can roll medicine or perception.
Well.
Hard to tell. All you know is that she has her bandages on and stuff like that.
Can I roll a perception in here to see if there's anything weird?
That'd be more investigating as you go around for like weird, if you don't outright see it, essentially.
Well,
Alright, so you start walking around the room, touching the walls.
necessarily just like fucking obviously doing weird shit. I'm just looking around.
Yeah, well, investigating means you are looking closely to figure things out, essentially.
You know, I meant to thank you before for what you showed me.
The monk will kind of nod towards you.
I never did catch your name, even though I know you can't speak of it. How do you refer to each other?
Deadpan blinks at you.
While they're speaking, I'm gonna try to open this door.
Yeah, you can
and
open
then
it.
Slip through.
Alright, while you're doing that, let me go check on the others. Alright, Ferdinand and Polaris will do you two next. So Ferdinand, you're just in the dining hall walking around, I imagine, right now.
I'm not doing much. I'm just.
You just following Polaris?
Yeah.
Alright, Polaris, you enter the kitchen where there is a silent monk working on making lunch for everyone. Like a late lunch for after training.
Oh, sorry to disturb you. Can I quickly investigate to see what he's making and if anything looks human?
Sure. Nature? If you're trying to figure out what type of meat they're working with.
Sure. Actually, would you like me to help you out with any food? I'm happy to, I'm a good cook, especially with fish.
The monk will shake their head.
Oh,
You don't see much meat at all, really. As you remember, their food stores are relatively low. They're simple meals. Seems to be meals of mostly wheat-based, kind of almost like noodles and stuff like that. Pretty much things that can be made quickly and have high calorie intake. There are some vegetables and a little bit of fish meat, but not like any red meat. let alone any, like, humanoid meat.
Alright, so the meat at least is not suspicious. I'll leave you to it then.
He'll nod his head towards you, like an acknowledgement, and then go back to, well, without any eyes, like, cutting and cooking things with, like, great deftness.
Chris turns around and half bumps into Ferdinand. Oh, Ferdinand! Hi!
Hello.
Well, let's leave him to cook and...
Let him cook. Alright.
leans to Ferdinand. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Dude, I have no clue. I
Hmm.
don't even know how exactly meant to approach this thing.
Well, let's just spread and gather info, I guess.
Alright.
I'll go have another look at that library.
While they do that, Astrid and Ida, what are you two up to in the kind of pretty much the transcribing room of the library?
Thinking we head towards where the waterfall bit is. A look in here. Poke around.
Meditate again. A little sit.
It feels a little bit less peaceful after the blood fountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
You enter the meditating, like this meditative area of like where like their storage and their bathrooms are. You see a monk just underneath the waterfall, kind of meditating.
He's just getting soaked.
Definitely soaked to the bones. Yes.
He's gonna catch cold.
Just. Yep, that's just the toilet. Okay.
I'm just following you blindly, by the way, because I can't see the map unless it's like on stream. So I can see all the tokens and doors and stuff. Just everything else is black.
I'm gonna just knock on this wall and just listen. Is it hollow?
I mean, yeah, there feels like you hear that there's like a room beyond. You can hear the echo.
Echo.
Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna look at Astrid and just kind of gesture like my head. You'll go through.
Ghost time.
Ghost time.
Can we like high five? Do we have like a cool handshake?
Do you?
We both got to be ghosts for that, and then we can just pass our hands through each other.
I'd like that.
But I'm just gonna kind of usher Astrid into the corner, so we're hidden away from the silent monk, so they don't see us do it, and they're just gonna be like. And then I'm gonna just use my mage hand to open and shut this door to make it seem like we've just wandered in, and then duck through this wall if we can.
So Astrid's using her limited ability, and Ida's using her armor.
Yeah.
All right, you got like a minute, unless you. Astrid, you have like 5 minutes, but Ida's your time limit essentially.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
What does this look like?
Sleeping quarters.
Okay. Can I hear anything on the other side of this door?
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door with your passive perception.
I'm gonna step through it because it's locked.
Boop.
Another room. Just gonna keep going.
It does not look like it keeps going. You can you put your head in through this wall ahead of you and just see darkness of the mountain. It seems
What,
that this.
down?
Yeah.
Down as well as.
Yes.
And up.
Yes.
Okay. Back out. Well, that wasn't helpful.
Do you wish to
It was
leave these
cool, though.
rooms before your ghost runs off?
Do we investigate anything in here, or do we think it's just not worth it? If it's a sleeping
Let's
area, they could
investigate. I can pick our way out.
All right. Your going ghost runs out, Ida. Astrid, you still have like 4 more minutes of it.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna start searching the room.
All right, we'll get back to you momentarily then.
Clues.
Eos and Ivis.
I'm gonna kneel down, do the halfling. Now listen. Have you noticed anything strange around here?
The monk will tilt her head and then shake left and right.
No. Well, we're on a mission. And it's a secret one, but we need to see the leader of this place. Not the vice leader, not Vader. The real leader. Could you show me where he is?
Roll me persuasion.
Do I get advantage since I'm on my knees talking?
I'm on my hands and knees praying. Give me advantage.
No, I'm being eye level to a blind person. No.
Yeah, it doesn't really help.
Or does it?
Dun. Da. She'll think, and then just motion down.
Oh, okay. Is there a staircase down?
Nods.
Can you show me where the staircase is, please?
Shakes her head.
Do you know where the staircase is?
Nods.
Pretty please show me where the staircase is.
Shakes her head.
Okay, I didn't want to tell anyone. We're on a mission from a certain god. He told us something is wrong here.
Tilts her head.
It's from Fudura. It's very troubling. That is why we want to talk to the leader.
Why did I leave?
Could you help
alone?
us?
She nods her head and then shakes her head. And then motions around to the whole monastery, and then to herself.
That's our home. She doesn't want to fuck it up.
Yeah, we're here just to make sure everything stays safe and everything is righteous. Do you know anything about the previous leader?
Nods.
Do you know how he died?
Nods.
Was it old age?
Nods.
Damn. I mean, good for him.
Damn.
Damn it.
It's like, darn, murdered.
Is this door in front of me locked?
Yes, and momentarily, as we're gonna go to you in a sec. As we go to Eos, the monk will kind of look around and hand you a broom, Ivis.
Gonna take the broom. I really need to see the boss. Where his isolated meditation is. But I'll sweep.
She goes back to dusting the altar while you sweep.
Grumbles.
Who is it connected to Ida right now?
Everyone but
Ivis.
you.
Everyone but me. I'm gonna walk over and be like, "Can you let Ida know that they're?" Well, actually, I'm gonna pull him into this room first.
Oh, I'm also gonna tell Ida. So we need a staircase down. There's a staircase down somewhere.
We're in this room. I'm gonna shut the door, and I'm gonna say to Ivis, like whisper to him, "It's like this door's locked." So Ida
Can
might
I
be
hear
able to...
them through the wall?
Yes.
Can I pop out and be like, hi?
Give me a second. I'm just gonna pick the lock.
One's coming.
Grabs Ivis's hand.
What's up? I'm going this way now.
Taking
I'll
you back
miss
to
you.
work.
How dare you stop sweeping?
I love her.
Looks at you. Hands on her on her hips a bit, like looking at you, almost passive aggressive, like, how dare you leave with my broom?
I was going to come back.
Motions to the dirty, the dusty floor.
Was any place in particular you want me to sweep away, young miss?
Motions to the benches and stuff.
All right. Well, I guess because of the buddy system, I'm stuck here with him helping clean. So,
Sensing your commitment, she will hand you her dusting pad, and then she will go here and sit on this cushy cushion.
She's earned it, you know?
How old is she?
It's always weird with halflings. She's definitely an adult. But, halflings are short, especially to you guys who are, around, 6'2" now because of your goddamn giant drink.
Like 6 foot now. I was short before.
Yeah, I think I have her. She's 3'8". Probably less than 50 pounds.
I'm now above average. Before I was below average.
Yes. Yeah, she's definitely she's an adult halfling, but she's definitely more jaded, more neutral inclined, especially because she can't talk or see.
Yeah, I would definitely tell Ivis to relay the information that there is a locked door up here.
I'm going to relay to Ada and the rest that, hey, there's a staircase down somewhere that will take us to where the leader is.
The door is unlocked.
Yeah, and can I get a vibe about, is she really a leader type, or is she just another silent monk?
You can roll insight.
Is she actually in charge? Or...
She just seems to be another monk, but you really don't know their hierarchy or anything. Before we do Astronita again, I gotta go back to Ferdinand and Polaris. Ferdinand. Or I guess we'll do Polaris first. Polaris, you're in the Blood Wells area. There are two monks meditating nearby. One's on the sand, as kind of the rain drips off his hood. Another one's underneath a palm tree, kind of moving his hands through the air as if sensing things.
Polaris is not that bothered by the water. In fact, he enjoys it. And he wasn't sure if he would be able to find anything, because, he's not the most perceptive of lads. So he decided just to camp out near the well and enjoy the rain and meditate a bit and keep an eye on things. Does it seem to him like the monks are in any way suspicious or curious about his presence here?
As soon as you come in, they kind of glance your way, and in the sense that they move their heads to acknowledge you came in. They don't question you, they don't, judge you, they just focus on their own meditating. It's not like you're attacking them or going around yelling, you're just peacefully in here, right? You're just kind of sitting.
Yeah, he was just going to sit, and can I roll investigation or perception to see whether anything has changed about the well? Whether the scent of blood has somehow become stronger, or...
That would be perception, most likely, because you don't want to go and start, examining the well and looking down into it. I imagine you want to smell it.
Yeah, I want to inconspicuously find out.
15, it still smells of iron.
Okay, it still smells of iron, that's all I know.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me go check in on Ferdinand.
Hello.
Alright, so Ferdinand, you're in the transcribing room.
I'm just assuming none of them really look at me weirdly for being here.
Yeah, no, they don't you're not in an off-limits place. Literally, as the vice leader said, you can just roam and do whatever you want. If you want to read tomes and stuff, you're free to. They value freedom, and doing what you want.
Figured. I am basically just going. More than I did last time, going into a bit more detail on what they're transcribing or reading or doing. Does their current kind of research stand out to me for some reason?
Sure. Without needing the role, you can tell that they're just transcribing scrolls from other schools of monk into their unique language, Braille essentially. You can't really pick out what exactly, because you don't see covers, there's no titles on these scrolls, they're just old scrolls that they're pretty much making into their language.
Right, it's not like it obviously stands out to me that this is dodgy shite.
Yeah.
It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Fuck.
You are aware by now, I imagine now is when you get the message from Ivis or whatever, about there's a staircase down somewhere.
Alright, would it be relayed to Polaris as well?
Yes, I imagine you're all sharing information in your heads, essentially, when you're sharing it to the group.
Yeah.
Alright, I would also be telling the group that nothing seems to have changed about the well, and I'll keep looking at it until they tell me to go somewhere else.
All right, anywhere else you want to go for now? Because you're currently in the transcriber
I'll-
room.
Start looking for the staircase then.
Okay. So you're just gonna go around the room trying to find anything that stands out?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me investigation, I'll get back to you. So Ida and Astrid, I imagine you were looking at these little, boxes underneath their little cots and stuff.
Yeah, we were until we heard like Eos and that, and then we unlocked the door and then poked our heads out and they're just gone. So just gonna shut the door. Am I able to, like, after picking the lock, kind of understand where the tumblers are sitting and just kind of relock it again?
Yeah, or you can just lock it, because it's one of those lock from the inside type of doors.
Oh, okay. So I didn't need to pick the lock. It was just
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just get them out and then see. Oh, okay. I just put them back away.
So as the few of these crates you looked through, these are just for personal items. There's not a lot of things in here. Changes of clothes, some trinkets from home that they may have had before they came to the monastery. Nothing of value to you that you could sell. Maybe like a doll here and there, but nothing like you could bring and sell as a loot. And nothing that stands out in terms of like sinisterness or anything like that. It just seems to be relatively sleeping quarters and a slightly better one for presumably the vice leader.
Okay. Well, let's keep going then, I guess.
Alright. Ferdinand, you don't notice anything off as you kind of investigate this room. And it's easy to, act like you're investigating without letting them know, because it has books. You're kind of examining the bookshelves, running your fingers along, trying to see anything that stands out. But even if your passive investigation, which is, your passive is always going to be used even if you roll lower, like, I think it's like 18, you don't notice anything that stands out here.
Right.
And I presume you're going to go to, like, each room and kind of do the same thing.
Basically, we should,
Okay.
how the fuck am I gonna deal with this?
Ida and Astrid, you arrive. Astrid, you're no longer Going Ghost. To Eos and Ives cleaning the large chapel hall.
Did you guys become monks? Or
We're helping out. Don't worry about
okay.
it.
Alright. Have fun.
I'm sweeping. Does it look like the floor goes in naturally at this wall?
Yeah. It's like the edge of a rug.
Okay, it doesn't look like this wall is superimposed on top of a hallway that might keep going.
Yes. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's like at least from passives and stuff, it doesn't look like that at all, yeah.
Is it like hollow? Like I put myself behind Ivis and then just kind of knock on the wall and see if I can tell if it's hollow like before.
It sounds solid. Like you're hitting like a wall that leads most likely into the mountain.
Maybe I'm wrong. My gamer's
I like that we
I'm
both
gonna
move to block you visually.
Yeah, if Etta walks this way, I'm gonna point towards my direction. Be like, "There's a locked door this way." Like,
yeah, we. I'll come back over. Yeah, we were in there. We opened the door and you were gone.
I want to hit a button on the organ, see if it makes a sound.
It makes a deep, resounding sound throughout this relatively silent monastery. And the monk will kind of turn to look at you, like, what?
I'm cleaning the keys, so I'm just gonna start pressing all of them with a claw.
oh god!
Wait! Have you got a broom? Are you just dragging the broom across the organ keys?
Yes, I am. Rolling.
Church music is beautiful.
Covers her ears.
Trying to make her deaf too.
See, all clean. Or, not see, but...
Takes the broom away from you.
Oh.
Have the monks around me moved anyway or responded to the key?
They hear the organ go off, and they kind of tilt their heads a bit, but they're more like listening to the sounds. They're not really alerted because it's just random playing. It's not like a song being played or anything. They're just kind of curious about it, but not investigating. It takes a lot more than that to get them out of their meditating stance.
Alright, so I'm going to walk up to the well and have a look down, and I'm just also trying to see if they respond to my behavior in any way.
I mean, they acknowledge that you're moving, but they don't seem to be trying to stop you or anything.
All right. Can I see the bottom of this well?
You cannot.
Dark vision?
60 feet is not enough.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, guys, I'm thinking there's a staircase down somewhere. Why can't we find it? It's hidden somewhere.
I mean, I'm sure Random is like giggling somewhere.
Just, kind of relaxing, drinking my drink, swirling it around like it's wine. Like, I'll find it eventually. Ferdinand, as you examine the storage room in this area, you don't see anything out of there, like, anything that, like, stands out as in, like, secret, like, entranceway or anything. You just see the monk underneath the waterfall, look staring at you while the water pelts his head.
Totally behind the waterfall, son of a bitch.
Nothing about the waterfall then?
Yeah, unless you want to get super close to double check, nothing stands out by the waterfall.
Nah.
Okay, what about the altar here?
It seems, yeah, you can investigate that altar if you want.
Yeah, I want to see if it might be movable.
Can I roll investigation in the library to see if there's any books that might be relevant to me?
The library or the transcribing room?
Wherever the most non-braille books would be.
Most likely the library.
Okay.
Ibis, it looks like you definitely move it, but in the sense of, like, you could probably lift it up and throw it.
I lift it up to sweep underneath it.
You just see, like, a surprised Pikachu meme face behind you of the silent monk looking at you as you, like, one hand lifted to start sweeping underneath with her broom.
It was dusty.
As you kind of go around, you tumble a bit, books start falling off the shelves, you're like, you're just kind of glancing around as this monk sees you doing this, sighs a bit. Not like an eyeball, like, but like you hear the breath leaving his mouth as he kind of goes to the garden to relax instead.
I don't find anything worth a crap.
Not with it too. And your passive is only like 10? Because you don't have any training in it, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not an investigative person. I'm perceptive.
Ferdinand opens the door, not knowing it was originally locked, and enters the sleeping quarters.
I am so confused right now. Why do they keep this room up to the public? What the fuck?
I'm gonna just start walking down the altar and just occasionally, like, stamping my feet to see if, like, there's a level beneath.
The silent monk in the room is just kind of looking at you all, being weird in here. In the sense, like, sensing your movement, sensing the sounds you're making, just tilts your head.
Anything? Is it solid or?
It's, solid, yeah.
Wait, Ferdinand, maybe you want to tell the halfling about your vision. Wait, no, it wasn't Ferdinand who saw it. Ada, maybe you want to tell her about what you saw.
No.
Random,
I'd
can
say
Riz start
mentally.
playing with a coin?
Yeah, you can play it with a coin, yeah.
Yeah, you take like a copper out, starts playing with it. And, carry on.
Okay.
If you... I'm not gonna say anything. Just remember, I got into trouble last time I threw stuff down a well.
Who love a took?
I'm gonna give the monk back her broom.
Alright.
It's all swept up.
Gives you a little pat on your shoulder, because you can't really... I don't think she can reach your shoulder. It's kind of like your bicep. Or you've been like that. It's like, good job, good
Just your
job.
leg.
Yeah, but she'd probably read my hip. Probably smack on the bum.
That's
Respectful
harassment.
tap on your upper back and not your butt.
I'm gonna walk around, and I'm gonna kind of mess around with wrists, and I'm gonna be like, so if I look into the well, what do I see now?
You just see the darkness beyond 60
Yeah,
feet.
yeah, I thought so. Okay.
if
I go
what do
down.
you mean with wrestling around with Riz?
Well, I was gonna say I don't want to say it out loud because the monks might hear me, but I'm gonna kind of like motion my fingers just like tumbling, and I'm gonna point at myself and then in the well, and then I'm point at her and be like I'm basically trying to mime it, like accidentally fall into the well, or I'm gonna try to.
All right. I'm not sure how inconspicuous he's being. And at least they can't see, so that's something.
They can
You
sense.
are. They can sense, but you are a lucky motherfucker that they don't have eyes.
Ferdinand, with your passive investigation while this is going, you don't notice anything at all about this chapel area. It seems relatively, normal. Nothing that stands out as a secret door or an entryway.
I could try to roll like a performance to try to act like I'm falling into the well.
No, I've got you. I'm just trying to figure out the best way.
Ferdinand, hurry, they're gonna kill themselves.
I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna give
Oh,
a
I
group
pick
huddle
him.
summon out to everyone. Like, okay, let's go back to the place where we did the last group huddle because we're lost, and confused.
We're so good at this.
Eos, the rain does make these things very slippy, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Also, keep your hand off my ass! And he gives you a really hard smack and tries to smack you so hard that you go into the well.
And I'm gonna follow it.
Okay, so we're just saying. Okay, so I'm glad we got this group huddle together before anyone did anything stupid.
Why is there
Uh,
only 4 of us?
Wait,
What do I roll performance or do I roll athletics to try to not die here, or acrobatics?
Well, if you're falling in, it's gonna be acrobatics to try to catch the wall. Otherwise, you're falling all the way down.
We'll miss you.
All right.
Wow.
We'll
Once
get
I get in, I'm gonna run run down the well, try to get out of sight.
Well, keep in
shit!
mind,
I didn't.
it is noon, so there is not you pretty much I'm gonna cling to the wall. Sunlight. Until you finally get
It's
down to the
noon.
dark. Yeah, until you
Oh,
finally get down to the
right.
darkness. But we'll get back to you.
oh,
I don't have slow fall yet either because I'm not.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Did the token just disappear?
let's hope it's a deep thing of blood.
This is a great group huddle.
I may have made a mistake.
She's
May.
Oh, Rispy looking down
Wait,
the
no,
wall.
no, I have slow fall. I am a level 5 monk. I will be okay.
Wait.
Riz will send Ida a message with I may have made a gentle mistake.
Wait, what? What happened?
Oh, I threw Eos down the well.
Wait. Can you say that again?
I threw Eos down the well.
You just everyone else, because they're not hearing any of this. You just hear Edda let out a solid 10-second long sigh.
You'll look
Can
at
I
Edge.
fucking inside check this little silent monk bitch next to
You
us?
can, because as Ida sign, the silent one is giving Ida a pat on her back, sensing the agitation, not knowing why.
Ferdinand squints at this weird little monk that's following us.
You get a sense that in her own way, she's taken a liking to you guys.
Taking a what?
A liking. Like, she just wants to be around you guys. You're new
Suspicious.
visitors. You helped her clean. One of you is blind, almost like she is.
I let
Thanks for with us.
I let everyone know. You know how we shouldn't have left those two alone together?
Wait, who was their caretaker?
Riss and Eos.
Fuck.
Oh shoot, I lost my buddy.
Fuck. I'm one of the kids.
Each
Follow
of your
me.
responsibilities. Come on, little monk. We gotta figure out your name.
Yeah, there gotta be
Well, I
some.
never
Sorry.
did a full rasp.
I look down the well and hope that everyone understands what has happened just from that.
We can call her Grogu.
Several monks are
Think
standing
about it,
there.
me. I thought I was gonna go into shadow the moment I jumped into the well. No, I did not. It's light all the way down apparently.
It's light. It's not all the way down, but it is light until you get deep down. But it's not all the way to the blood. But it is more than it was.
It's
when
enough
you
for
were-
me to catch myself with slow fall and not take damage. I hope.
Well, we'll find out. The monks have gathered around and seeing that you followed, and they all just say a little prayer. They do a little in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, but in
Even the
fancy
evil
version.
silent monks are like, oh fuck.
Also, of the people to send down there, you decided to send down the person I was not psychically linked to and thus cannot communicate with us in any way other than just yelling up.
Do I have
yeah.
a message? Do you want me to send him a message?
You had to see them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure,
Oh.
or be aware.
Well,
of
no, message. If it's the message spell, it just
Mhm.
needs to point in the general direction. It's within 100 feet.
Oh, 100
My
feet?
thing I need
No.
sight, but
It's more than
100 feet? Haha.
Is he gone?
Well,
Yeah,
we're gonna find
120
out.
feet.
We're
It's
gonna find out.
I can't connect to him. He's out of sight.
yeah,
So
120
Okay.
feet is more than it's too far. Like 120 feet was Ida's max range, and she couldn't see the bottom of the well with her dark vision, so it's way beyond that.
Riz
Really?
will psychically tell Edda, look, it wasn't it was his idea.
you stop. Again, also psychically. Okay. Well, like it's a blood well. You'd think it'd be happy there.
Yeah, I think
Um,
Lita, maybe he's having a great meal.
The other monks just.
They seem to be going to get their vice leader.
We've made a mistake.
Someone get a ladder.
You hear Eos just yelling on the way down. Oh shit!
Is there like a bucket that we can get him out of the well? I didn't mean to like hit him in.
Can I tell them that I'm alive at some point? Like,
What do you
just yell out.
mean? Alex, the monks are all here too. They're gonna. I mean, if you want to do the I'm alive thing, but
Well, give me a second. Like, let's see what's down here first.
what happened?
Oh, well,
Um,
I accidentally threw my friend down the well.
How do you accidentally throw someone down the well?
Look, I'm a lot stronger than I seem, and he made a very rude gesture towards me, and I punched him, and it was slippy, and he went down, and look, I didn't intend to punch him that hard, but he grabbed my ass, and that's rude.
Roll me deception.
like safety barriers here or something.
Insight check the vice leader.
As you insight check the vice leader is insight checking Polaris. Knows he's bullshitting. What do you want to know for Denad?
What was his reaction to hearing someone fell down the well? Like the more deep down, not surface level reaction.
Movements of concern, although you don't know exactly why. It could be concerned that someone who just visited fell down their well at the middle of the temple.
I can
What
pollute. If I die down here, I can pollute the water supply, man. It's a whole mess.
Why is there secretly
wolf
not a
blood in
single
there.
bad person in this fucking monastery? What kind of place is this?
Is a monastery school where they're trained from youths to be neutral and
Yeah, but we've
follow
also
order.
been ordered by a fucking god to
Yeah.
effectively purge this place. This is so confusing.
Welcome to the mystery.
Okay.
Well, I'm currently in free fall, so.
So, Vice Leader Varder is looking at your Polaris. If you were going to murder someone, I do not recommend doing so on my grounds.
I didn't intend to murder him.
You clearly intended to push him in, though. Why? I will not let injustice stand on these hollowed grounds.
I mean, all you have to do is let the man know we got a quest from a god at this point. See what he says.
You want to start combat?
Eos, are you okay?
Can I see what's down here yet? I don't want to let them know that I'm alive until I explore a little bit.
They give you a spoiler because you would have landed by now. You are in waist deep in blood, and you would have taken some damage. Presuming because I'm doing some mental checks because the walls do get slippery.
And I have slow fall.
Yeah.
And once I'm out of sight, I can slow fall and touch the wall. So technically,
Well, yeah, that's what your acrobatics check was, and you did get it. So you're pretty
I
much
got a crit.
You're fine, but you're still in the liquid. You didn't stop before you landed.
Can I taste the water?
You mean you want to taste the blood?
I am a vampire, yes.
You fucking. Oh my.
That's
We'll
the whole reason he went down.
We'll get back to you in a bit, then.
Oh
alright.
no!
What could go wrong?
What do you say to Varder Polaris? Because he knows you clearly intended to push Eos in.
Will you believe me if I say he asked for it?
Fuck me.
Why would anyone want to be pushed down into a well?
I mean, that's a good question. I wouldn't say he was sanely asking me for it, but
It's
It is a deep well, and it's not easy to get someone out of it. We'll make preparations, but it will probably be a few hours before we can get him out.
How deep is it? We've got. I pull out 50 feet of rope.
It is several hundred feet down. It goes well deep
Several
below the island.
hundred. Oh god,
That's
surely he's dead.
that's inconvenient if you have to drink from this all the time.
We do not drink from it often. We use the waterfall nearby, but it is a place for sacred water. It goes deep down into the island. And I would rather it not be contaminated by a corpse, so even if your friend is dead, we shall get him out, and you can deal with his remains as you will.
I'll miss him.
Is
What a
there
guy.
a way to get into it from below if it goes into the island, or is this the only way down?
This is the only way down to the well.
Did anyone react when he talked about the sacred water, like the silent monk?
I mean, you can, the silent monk to your right and the one in the room, they kind of, nod a bit, yeah, it is sacred. Yeah, they drink for, probably rituals and stuff of, things like that they would do here.
So, how can you remind me how we said that levitate works again? Because it lasts for how long does it last for?
It lasts for up to 10 minutes. One creature or object of your choice, so you can see within range, rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a creature that weighs up to 500 pounds. They can move by only pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface. You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which they must remain within the spell's range, which is 60 feet. So you'll be fine, but anyone else would not be able to.
Before I drink the water, can I?
You said you drank it, my man. We'll get to you.
Okay.
You've made your bed.
All right. Well, I was gonna say, before I drink the water, can I like do the monk thing where I sit in the blood and then pray to Fadur and see what happens?
You would be underneath the blood.
Gross.
You are upper waist.
Fuck?
I am a vampire. I don't need to breathe.
We'll get to you, because once I get to you, I'm not coming back up here for a bit. I gotta do this first. Alright.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I fucked everything up. That's.
No, we fucked around and found out.
Anyhow, Varda will leave. He'll go organize things, and the other monk will also leave. Well, actually, the monk is going to stay here. They're not going to leave you alone here in case you fall in, but as of now, the monk is, the well is hot, is a, what do you call it? A hot zone. Anyone falling in will be noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You do know that there is supposed to be another way down, and there's only a couple of rooms left you have not investigated.
Ida, should we?
The monks are in the center now, so it's a great chance.
We're just gonna leave.
Okay. Good luck with that. I'll
This is
miss
the
you.
question of peace will be
It's
like,
alright.
no, fuck.
I get shit done, okay?
Massage's temple.
I should have let him jump in on his own, so I would not have any blame.
To give you an idea of rooms you've investigated so far, you've investigated the chapel, the living quarters, the transcribing room, the side quarters with storage in the bathroom, and the dining room. You have not done the library or the kitchen, in terms of, Ferdinand.
Yeah, I've just investigated whether the kitchen had, whether they were cooking human, but not the room.
Okay, this is the library, right?
That is the library, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start just doing a more thorough search.
Alright, anyone who's in the library, roll me that investigation roll.
You helping Astrid as well?
Yeah,
Do you want to roll
help.
separately or together? I've got +5.
I'm gonna say what's my investigation.
Because you've got high intelligence, haven't you?
The hat
Mine's
has
plus
high
four.
intelligence. It's plus
I'll
4.
help you. So yeah, I'll let you roll with
Okay.
the damage.
If that doesn't succeed, I might use a psionic thing.
I cannot answer if it would succeed or not, but it definitely does not find anything with 14.
Okay.
So do you want to add psionic things, or do you want to...
Okay. Yeah, I'll use one.
Wait. If you're looking around, I can help you out with something. Oh wait, no, that's next level, isn't it?
You have your level 6 feature, but that's like you would have to... Yeah, that's a D3 things, but... Alright, Ida, as you look around, as I imagine Ferdinand and players kind of keep the other 2 monks busy in the well area, you notice that by the statue to the north, there is some sort of movement, as if something would have been something moves here. And as you investigate this statue, you notice that there is a lever.
Take a couple steps back, pull the lever with the mage hands, just from an overabundance of caution.
There's a slight
Why would you have
grinding
any
noise
caution?
as the table moves backwards and a staircase opens up behind the statue.
Okay, Ferdinand. Can you get into the library? I'm sending this mentally. Can you get into the library without alerting?
I most certainly
Without
can.
anyone saying?
Wait, without
Rift
being
or about
stolen.
you? No, without anyone following you.
Alright. I look at the silent little girl.
Do you hint to Polaris that he needs to put on a whole scene?
No, I was just asking, like...
Polaris, I need to go to a bathroom. Do you mind watching this little...
What? Of course I mind! I took even down! I don't know! Oh, maybe I should go down and just help him!
Oh, Christ almighty.
Is the other monk also looking at Polaris?
The other monk's
Right.
just kind of vibing there.
Alright, Polaris looks up at Ferdinand and makes sort of like a go away movement and continues making an absolute scene.
Right, Ferdinand takes the long way around. Smart.
Greetings.
Offers you a piece of the meal as you walk by.
Oh.
Opened hallway leading down to your north.
Okay, let's go.
By this point, Polaris will be oversharing to the other monks about, like, we had a thing going for a while, exchanged body fluids, but I didn't think he saw me that way, and he really shocked me.
Pat. So you're leaving Polaris up here.
Apparently, yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
One
He
moment.
might end up in the monk version of their jail.
I'm going to let Polaris know how to get down here as well.
Alright, he takes mental note of it and continues his massive scene.
So as we head down, is there a way to like shut it up behind us?
With Mage Hand, yes.
Okay. Should I shut the door behind us so people don't follow us?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Worst comes to worst, one of us two can head out as ghost form.
Yeah.
So head through and I just shut it with Mage Hand. Or after all 4 of us go through.
Alright. As you go down and you close the door, we jump back a few moments previously in time. You'll be able to see yourselves on the map, just don't move once you load in.
Oh god.
Yes. Loud.
Wait, I did not realize there was a bunch of bodies down here.
Yeah.
Okay, if I would know,
Listen.
if I see this, I'm not going to drink the blood.
Uh-huh.
Random.
Uh-huh.
If I see this, I am not going
Uh-huh.
to drink the blood.
Make him drink it.
I'm not
Drink
going to drink the
it,
blood.
coward.
Make him
If
drink
I
it.
see body parts floating around in the blood, I am not going to drink
Uh-huh.
it. First
Drink
of all.
it!
Uh-huh.
Coward!
First of all.
Uh-huh.
Down it pressure.
So what I'm hearing that you're cowarding out over here, aren't you?
Pussy ass
Hey,
bitch.
pussy!
Now,
Gonna get
granted,
with this group.
I am a Dampier. I am a Dampier.
Uh-huh.
I could get away with doing this without... I could do it, but... My blood
Yeah.
usually has to be fresh. I like fresh blood, not rancid old gross blood. Okay.
Let me describe
Did you
what.
think this was fresh?
No.
Let me describe what you feel and see around you. So you fall. You grab you reach out into the darkness. You grab the slimy, wet wall that as you fall into the dim light below, kind of slowing your descent. And as you kind of get to the bottom, you slip and fall the last 20 feet down into this blood well. You find yourself waist deep in blood. It feels slimy to the touch, as if it has begun to congeal together. Beneath you, just out of view due to the murky liquid, are corpses. Rows upon rows of corpses and bones decaying beneath your feet. As you gaze into the blood around you, you find it strange, warped, and wrong.
The fuck did I just get myself into?
Do you still wish to drink?
No, I do not.
Cowards.
You can tell as a Dampier that this is considered fresh blood. You could drink from it, and it would give you all the benefits of having drank from a living human.
Take the bait. Take the bait. Do it.
Take it.
I'm being peer pressured really hard right now. So, me being a Dampier, I can tell that this is considered fresh, right?
You could drink it, yes. In game,
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it unnatural though? Like, am I?
You can tell that it is wrong. It's strange. You could investigate further if you want to, but that's what you have currently.
I do want to investigate further in some way. I don't know what I would do.
When is a bloodwell going to be natural? How often do you encounter bloodwells?
Well, if you go to the abyssal plains.
I mean, on the other hand, Briggs, it's not every day you see like a buffet as if it's made especially for you.
I know, and I do. The part of me, the part of myself that I don't like is telling me to drink something. I don't like that.
That's me.
It's me. Hi.
So, as I'm wading through it, like, these bodies are fresh? Or are they...
They are decaying.
They're decaying. Ooh.
You can see, you're standing... You're not standing on stone, you're standing on mushy flesh beneath you.
Mushy flesh.
I have made a mistake.
Like, each time you lift your foot, there's some more, flesh clinging to it.
Can I pray to the god that sent us on this mission right now?
For deer.
Can I do that? Yes.
Alright, you don't have religion. So it'll be 6 plus... I guess 2.
Because this is where I got the vision from.
Okay, let me just double check my calculations on so I don't give you the wrong number.
I want to pray for guidance, and also, I'm assuming when I pray, Fadir's going to know that I am of vampire descent.
Romeo, 1d20 plus 8.
1d20 plus 8.
You hear a faint voice. It's not as loud as before. It's most likely he's occupied. You have found the well of the evil. Cleanse it, and be gone from this foul place.
Definitely don't drink it, then. Okay.
No.
I mean, I could. I'm a vampire. It may empower me. That's the concerning part.
It would cleanse the well if you just drank all of it.
Yeah, and also last time, you got, a nice.
Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried
boost and a height boost.
I am worried that this is going to cause an alignment shift, and I do not want that. That's my main concern here.
Fair.
Why would an evil bloodwell ever cause an alignment shift?
Yeah, I wonder.
Alright, at this point.
What? Randomness never has anything in his games that causes an alignment.
Is there
shift.
Can I roll perception to kind of look around and see if there's a way out?
That'd be investigation. As you do that, this is when Ferdinand, Ivis, Ida, and Astrid all arrive down the stairs.
Is there a door or?
No, you're down at the bottom. There's a staircase. There's a path to the left and right of you, which is where Ferdinand and Eos are, essentially.
Okay, let's go around the passage.
Alright. you find yourself standing in a dark, long chamber. Roughly 60 feet long and 20 feet wide, with a ceiling 10 feet above you, it is carved from natural stone walls that are etched with occult symbols, written in a strangely sinister language. Faint crimson-dyed candlelight illuminates the room, but they only seem to serve in making each shadow more intimidating and long. Rows upon rows of quarterstaffs can be seen upon the shelves, each with added hooks out of metal and claws that seem to be designed to draw the most blood from their foes. One weapon in particular, however, stands out. At the very end of the room, you can see a mithril trident, which gives off the faint scent of seawater, on the far left side of the room, as its silver blue metal reflects in the light.
Wait, did I hear trident? I want to go down. I want trident.
Well,
Polaris,
fuck.
love this.
do you wish to try to come downstairs? You don't know any of this.
Yeah, not yet. And
I don't
that's
know
going to
any
be
of
very
this.
deliberate, considering we just saw a trident, and I figure that's going to be a...
Wow.
Ida,
Is it-
Ida, you gotta tell Polaris they'd love this.
Is it magical?
Do you have detect magic going?
Yeah.
Yes. As you look at it, you also see tucked away underneath it, hidden beneath a black cloth dirtied with blood, a set of mithril half-plate.
Iris. Come here.
Why did you put the whole armor set and weapon for Polaris here while he's not there?
Look, don't you think you would do really well with that half plate and trident? Seems like really your style.
I'm. I don't need armor. I am strong by my ownness.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just leave it then. No one else needs it, so...
Very angry ferret noises.
You
Because
can-
Lexi is furious that you would upset his boyfriend like this.
As you look at the armor, you can also tell it is large, as if it was designed for a larger creature than a normal person.
Like giant?
Not giant, just like larger than like a humanoid would normally be.
Well, if we want to grab it on our way out, we can, but let's continue to look, see if we can find a way to
Ferdinand,
either.
No one's got any use for it then.
with your passive investigation, Ferdinand, as you kind of look around the room as you approach, you notice that there is blood against the wall to the west.
Have you guys seen this?
Well, what is it?
Well, blood, obviously.
Well, we can see if why is blood coming out from underneath the wall.
Alright, as you examine the wall, you can tell that you could easily, now that you acknowledge that it's there and kind of glance at it, you can easily move to the side, if you so wished.
I will move it to the side.
So I don't get hit by the blood, like
And then
shining
there's
style.
another wall you can move in this room, it looks like.
All of the blood from the well just comes pouring into the hallway.
Yeah, like shining.
Yeah.
Do you open the door,
I-
Ivis?
I put my ear to it first to see what I hear.
You hear splashing
Sure.
noises and someone familiar going, fuck, shit, how do we get out of here?
I can't
Yeah.
even ghost him with me.
And with very little consideration to everybody's shoes, Ivis will move the wall.
The wall is above the edge of the pool. It
Oh,
looks like,
okay.
and you see Eos in it, soaked in blood. He's like literally like caked in it now, looking around, and Eos,
Gross.
you hear movement to your east.
Hey, Eos. You going for a swim?
Jesus, is all of that yours?
Easy
I
there,
can't get him
Terry.
out. The monks are coming to get him. We can't. He has to stay there.
Oh, okay, I'll put the wall back on.
I don't know if that. I don't. No, wait. No.
If the monks show up to rescue you and you're gone,
Answer my DMs.
I mean, if you insist, okay.
Oh hey, I got some DMs from a player. I can't answer that. What do you ask me questions I can't answer?
I feel like I should be able to know if it's gonna. I feel like that should be pertinent information.
I can't tell you if that's gonna happen. That's a character moment. What do you want
Can
from me?
Look, Eos, are you coming or are you staying? One
Do I
last call.
drink?
Drink it, coward.
Why would you drink?
Don't drink it.
Okay, actually, unironically, like out of character, do we take a? I want to take a vote here.
Oh my
Do I-
god.
do I-
Okay.
do I-
In
What?
character, Edra is going to tell you not to drink it.
Wait,
Titus
having
will think you're a fucking idiot
In
if you drink
character,
it.
Riss will scream down the well. Down it, Fresher!
You gotta try. This is your thing.
This is fucking dumb. This is no way
It-
you guys would actually say this.
It is
No,
my
absolutely he
favorite.
wouldn't.
Astrid.
Yeah?
No, we know this is evil.
He's a
Eos, don't be
vampire.
stupid. We need to cleanse this place. Let's reach out. To
If you drink this, I will shut the wall and not open it back up.
Can I do a religion or something kind of check, like random for like cleansing?
I'm gonna ask you guys to stay right here just in case, and try not like wait for the monks to get me out, and then you guys do whatever you gotta do.
No, it's
What?
going to be several hours before the
They
monks
said it
come.
could be hours.
Just get over here.
Oh, someone's coming.
We'll put
Someone's
you
coming.
back.
Someone's coming. Okay.
I heard you, Ferdinand. You want to know if you know any rituals to cleanse this?
Yeah, would like my knowledge of this kind of shit sort of help.
Yeah, you can roll religion. We'll see if you know anything. If not, you may get some more clues about how to do it, at least.
Awesome. Religion check.
I fight the urge. I just want you to know, DM. I fight the urge.
Oh, I know. It's not like the well's going anywhere.
In character, Eos fights the urge to drink the well.
Alright, Ferdinand. You don't know exactly how to cleanse this. You know of some ways, but you don't personally have the ability to on your own without any more investigating. But you do know getting rid of the source of this magic can cleanse it, be it something in the well or whoever made the well. But you don't have the magic. You don't have the know-how to do it manually. You would have to do something within the blood well itself or somewhere else.
Would me drinking it cleanse it?
You could believe whatever you want, Eos.
I know.
What magic?
Is it possible for me to reach out to Edda as well?
Yeah, you're connected still.
Oh, okay. Riss would at some point reach out to Edda just to ask how it's going and if everything is going well.
You should probably come down if you
Alright,
can. Just try and find a moment to.
I'll try and find it. Random. Will I be able to find a moment?
You can go whenever you want.
Alright. At some point Polaris will look around and be like, I'm gonna have a moment of like introspection and like seeing what I've done. Oh, you've already put me on this map.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You out, you good.
Oh, okay. He would totally have like talked way too much and then took the long way around. Oi! I'm not sure if I really shook them off, because I can't really close the door on my own, so it may have some issues, but hey, I'm here.
I go
grab you
back up
immediately.
and shut the door.
You
Where
see,
you live?
as you close the door, you kind of look back. You see the halfling silent monk kind of just watching as you go down, and she kind of waves.
You're gonna beckon her in.
You don't know if she comes or not because the door still closes behind you, but is aware that you're down there. To be fair, she did kind of inform. Obviously, there was a way down to begin with.
Eos, I'm happy you're still alive. After I threw you in, I kind of like doubted whether it was the best thing to do, but hey.
You should have
Eos,
doubted that.
Eos's eyes are wild. He is covered in blood, and he is breathing heavily.
Do you need a bite, mate?
Do you
No.
have mending? Can
No,
clean him of that blood.
no.
He stinks.
More importantly, Polaris, come check this out, and I'll like grab your hand and drag you to show you the.
Can I turn around to Edda immediately and be like, something's coming to that well? Like, I heard it on the other side. I think.
Okay.
Eos, for starters, are you sure you should not move away from this well in your
I am moving away from
Alright,
it.
real quick, as you're going to look at the trident, I was opened the door, or someone opened the door, so what you see into the east is a hall that reeks of blood and decay. Several stone tables line this hall with horrific tools of science and torture alike, resting upon nearby tables and racks. The corpses that you can see upon them are old and drained.
Brain.
Well, I guess that's where the blood came from. Is the blood
Close the
magical?
door.
Like, is the well magical?
The well
within
is
the
magical.
range?
Yeah.
Any idea of what the school is?
Conjuration and transmutation.
Oh, they're making something.
Or summoning something, which would make sense with the wanting to shut down the planar inquest stuff.
Alright. Astrid and Polaris, the trident is large. Most likely you would have to use it with 2 hands. And there is the large set of armor that you could not wear yet, Polaris. You would have to get it fitted.
Polaris is. Does he recognize this type of trident? Or, like, does he know of a creature that would wear it?
You could roll history. Let's see if you do.
Let's see if I do. He is a trident connoisseur. He has never seen anything this beautiful before, and it's mesmerizing.
I knew you'd
Pretty
love
much. With that one, that's all you got.
I hold on to the trident.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
it. Good answer.
Wow.
What about the armor?
I mean, it's beautiful. It's too big, but do you think we could just take it? It's theirs. It would be stealing.
I mean, if it's theirs, then all of the corpses and the blood well are also theirs. I don't feel that bad about stealing from them.
Polaris is basically drooling over this trident and holds onto it and the armor like, oh, this is way too good to be true.
Can I market value that trident?
Yes.
It's
What are we dealing
priceless.
with?
Let me
Clearly.
double check my notes for it. Give me a second. Where did I put it?
I don't see how you could put value on something that's this beautiful.
Double checking his church.
Just from like material value, several thousand gold, probably around 5,000 if you sold it to just anyone. More if you found like a magic vendor.
Yeah, grab it. Whatever.
It's really not that insanely valuable.
Check. For
Also,
crap.
can we are actually here on a god-given quest to cleanse this place. Can we stop fucking around with random items and blood and whatever and actually properly cleanse this place?
All right.
Just bring the armor
random
with us
for
anyway.
note. I'm bringing them.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Do I sense any ghosties about?
Yes.
Okay.
Within the
Can
well.
I talk to them?
Hundreds of souls bound.
Oh, that's too many
Wailing.
voices. Oh,
Wait, they're wailing? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
The
you
well
just see
is
Astrid
loud.
like go to the well and cover our ears.
Oh, are they loud, Susie?
They have lots of very strong opinions about being in the well.
I mean, I'd have opinions about being in the well. It seems like a horrible place to be.
Alright.
Yeah, they're not happy.
Ida, you see written upon this paper, the experiments go well. The blood well contains and holds and maintains the essence of life despite how much time has passed.
I can't read it aloud to people actually.
Eos is having like a slight mental breakdown.
And can I investigate the body?
Yeah, you can
Do
investigate
you
everything.
over.
quick question, does Edda have detect magic running?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything you think this needs to be dispelled that might like have an effect? Well, bear in mind, just realize I have that spell in case you run into anything.
I do
Uh,
as well. if
In
we
this
need it.
room, nothing. Yeah. That document on the table, Ibis, is in their Braille language. That you can't read it.
We actually investigation. We have gone through the monastery quite extensively. Do we see items like the daggers, books, pots, mortar, pestles, anything that's like, oh, clearly these were the monks upstairs doing this shit, or is this it?
None of these tools were seen above ground.
Right.
But you said this paper was in Braille.
Yes.
Holds up as proof. Monks were here.
Yep.
Alright, as you continue to investigate the room, and you notice that there are bookshelves along the walls, if you're passive investigations, you notice that they have been written by different people and creeds from across the lands, rather than from one source. Their topics vary, although some precise titles give you a hint at what might be going on here. The art of life, the ley line of transience, the limit of life, and grafting and the soul.
Fuck, boy.
Give me all of the books
This is some
immediately.
dark shit. All of the books you can't even read.
Right.
Can I take these books?
You
Can I have
you
these?
can pocket them, yeah.
Yes.
Are we
you
seriously
send me the
gonna
titles
take
later.
all this obviously fucked up shit?
I need you to understand that this is exactly Astrid's whole plan, is to find books about like spiritualism and like soul grafting. That's why she's doing any quest, is to get money for books like these.
Fuck.
I'm gonna get my brother a body if it damn well kills me.
Oh, of
Seriously,
course that's
you-
your fucking quest. Fuck me.
Alright, real quick, because Ida opened the door. Ida, let me describe to you what you see. This hall, 15 feet wide and 50 feet long, appears to connect the two chambers. One further to the west, and a larger pair of doors shortly to the north. 5 statues stand guard, their forms decrepit and hunched over.
Any magic from the statues or anything else?
No magic from the statues.
Okay. Got another chamber up here. There's another door down south, right?
Yes, there's another door down here.
Okay. Does it open?
Let me see.
Don't open it, but if you test
No.
it, it does seem unlocked.
It does seem unlocked, so we can be opened.
Because once you actually open it in game, you get locked in because you're opening the door then. But you can just test it. That's unlocked. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Say, Astrid, can you make heads or tails, or can you make an educated guess about what's happening with their souls? Were they binding it to the well? Was it about
Yeah.
the blood, or is the blood just a way of, like, linking the soul? Like, was it a medium?
Can I Arcana check that?
Sure, you can Arcana check that, and I was Roman Perception.
Feeling real bad.
With your passive perception of 13, Ivis, you do hear slight movement in the room beyond.
I spread that along.
Astrid, you're not entirely sure. You're not well versed in spiritualism because you kind of
Yeah.
makeshift your way into it. But there is some binding going on. You don't know if the blood's required, but why wouldn't it be if there's so much of it?
They're definitely binding souls and doing a lot of weird things, and I can tell you the ghosts definitely are not happy about it, and there's a lot of them in there, so they've been doing this a while.
Well, there's some people down here we can ask. They're on the other side of the store.
But
I don't
surely,
think they could tell us.
with these amount of people, people would go missing, right? Someone would
Yeah.
notice.
Think about
Can you
where
really
we're
tell
at.
one silent monk from another?
Think about where we're at.
Yeah.
And who are they going to tell?
We're in the middle of the ocean.
If they killed us right now, no one would know, except like Naroon and stuff. But if she came to check on us, they'd kill her too, and then no one would know. It's dead easy to kill people and get away with it.
I mean, they can't see anything. They can't say anything. It's
So they're easy to abuse in that sense.
yes. So, do we want to get combat ready in case we need to deal with the people below, or first ask some questions?
Go north first and check out what's up there.
If someone else wants to give it a listen, we can see if there's many people or not.
I'll give it a listen.
Alright, roll me perception. You can't tell. If you're passive 13 as well, you have the same information as Ivis.
I think it would be unwise to go forwards with people potentially at our back. I say we deal with them now.
So we go south?
That's what I think.
Alright. Well,
Let's get ready though. I'm going to hide behind this wall?
Is
Can I duck behind this altar?
So brave.
You could probably you could probably duck behind it.
Yeah, and use it to hide, or
Yeah.
okay, cool.
okay? How do I go? Just confident, ready for battle, or just confident?
We can start by asking questions, I guess, and be like, "Oh, we got told that we could have a wander around, and now we're down here. How weird!"
Okay, Rish, you totally do the talking.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I know exactly how to do it.
One,
Spoiler, he did not.
I believe you.
All right. This room is cramped with countless scrolls lining the lengths of the walls and gathered in crates upon the floor. At a table sits a lone monk who moves their deft hands as they sort some scrolls by feel alone. Do you enter the room?
Riz enters the room.
All right.
I'll follow.
They slowly turn their head as they hear sounds of footsteps.
Hi, we were sent to help you out.
You talked. They don't talk down here.
Riz will not be able to help himself.
I believe that. That is definitely a character.
Bitch.
I've even told him, you do the talking.
Yeah. We were getting by with like the visitor pass thing.
Yeah, so we shelled out for the more expensive Bloodwell tour instead of just the standard one. All
Like the
access
ghost tour?
VIP.
Really immersive.
Is there like a tasting involved?
I've got a bracelet here.
Yeah, combat.
He slowly stands and brushes off his hands, which are filled with blood-stained ink. And, cracks his knuckles a bit. Astrid, it's your turn.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Can I insight to see if he's gonna fuck me up?
You can roll insight, yeah. He's gonna fuck you up.
Okay, but I guess we're fighting, kids.
Alright. You can learn one of the following. Forbidden Key.
Wait!
You scared me!
Talk!
Wait! Oh, they have forbidden key as well!
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna have
Forbidden-
to drink from the well. I'm gonna have to drink from
Forbidden
the well.
key.
Oh my god.
From the well.
Silent Oath. Silent Clap. Bloodied Wave. Blood Bolt. Which one do you wish to know, Astrid?
I learned Blood Wave.
I've got to say, this does sound like an EOS like fighting style.
I really
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
see.
totally.
I gotta
Very
drink
in
from
character.
the well. I gotta drink from the well now.
This scorching hot wave of blood burns all it touches, including the caster. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one. The caster takes half the rolled damage.
Okay. So, I'm gonna move around him. And then... Alexi taking the wheel's a bonus action, isn't it?
What's a bonus action?
Alexi taking over.
Yes.
I can't find the button right now. And I'm just gonna hit him.
Alright, let me double check how many more uses of that you have left.
I think that's it. I think I can only do it twice.
Yeah, that would be your last use of it.
Yeah.
Just make sure. You want it?
Yes.
Go
yeah.
without it. It might just be one.
No, it's alright. I might as well use it.
Alright, you use up
trying-
your final possessed mantle for this whole long rest.
I'm trying to do the action, but it's not letting me with the tokens. You controlled actor does not have an item with that name.
You may have to equip it or something. That's probably an old one, but I used it. It's the feature. Alright, remember.
Okay.
Okay, so
I did it.
21. Alright. And you have another attack?
Oh god, yeah, I do. I fully forgot I had that now.
28 to hit.
Nice.
And then the damage. I don't know if it didn't go through.
It did not. Yeah, if I just do that again.
Yeah, 10. Alright, you charge forward, instantly saying, fuck this, brother, take over. Your hair
I'm overwhelmed.
your hair grows translucent and teal as, like, your brother just comes over and he kind of scoffs. Like, looking around at this one person you're fighting, just comes in, swings his scythe left and right, and deals a decent chunk of damage to him.
Attaboy.
Oh, Lexi, you look so good when you do that.
A wink.
Ferdinand.
I barely have any vision. Is there just one of them?
One that we see.
Okay, I am gonna. Oh fuck! I should change like the comp. Oh, I am on the comp. I think. Just the good old Sacred Flame.
Alright.
Are you gonna do the saving throw? Or...
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
The monk deftly sidesteps his flame that comes down from the heavens.
Ah, what the fuck? This game is bullshit. Inside check.
Alright, what do you wish to know?
Oh, I forgot to add. We investigated something, didn't we?
The wave.
Bloody wave. Can I get silent oath?
Those within the silent order are permanently muted and cannot vocalize or cast magic that requires vocal components. In exchange, they have immunity to the deafened condition. They do not suffer disadvantage due to the blinded condition, nor do attacks against them gain advantage. They additionally have a blind sight of 60 feet.
Fascinating. That's my turn.
Alright. Attack of opportunity, Astrid.
He's gonna cast this bullshit and hit like fucking 5 of us with his.
I'm trying to hit it. There he is.
Double checking, 15 hits. It didn't roll the damage though.
Doesn't let me for some reason. Once I do it like the second time, it will.
It's because you're not targeting it, because you can't, because you're on your phone. Boots he does a kick, summoning forth blood. Pretty much is only going to hit Iverson. Alright, you both take half, which is 9, so 4, I'll do it. I have to do it manually.
I think you did Polaris twice. Oh, never mind.
No, he was already wounded because he got bit. Alright, and then he's a monk. He's gonna punch Polaris in the face. But we'll miss with a 12. As Polaris kind of like brings forth his great anchor to block it. Ida.
Do I have advantage? Am I hidden?
You are hidden. Well, I'll let you decide. But essentially, no. You're within blind sight.
Is it blind sight though, where like I can?
He can.
By staying still.
No,
like,
it's pretty much if you're within
that way.
If you're within the radius, you can't hide. Essentially.
Okay. So there's no point stealthing then.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna make a normal roll, but I'd still get sneak attack because people are in range if I hit him. Can he catch it? A
If he
cyclic
rolls
blade?
high enough, he didn't roll high enough though.
Well, he deflects it, but it's an attack roll. He's only for the damage. He deflects 4 of that damage, so instead of 9, you deal 5.
It's like a spectral blade.
Oh yeah.
Key is weird. We do weird shit.
This is not a normal monk. mind you. Normal monks wouldn't be able to.
Okay,
Oh.
but I mean, like, he might not. If I get to roll sneak attack damage as well if it hit. So
I'd reduce the 5 base, you can do the other stuff.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Catch this, bitch.
And a silent grunt, essentially. Kind of it catches the dagger, but it kind of goes into his hand. Anything else
Is
you
he
wish to
still
do?
up?
Yeah, he's still up.
Can you do that twice?
Nani?
Just looks
Oh,
so proud of
no.
himself, like catching the blade with one hand, and then there's just another one in his stomach right below.
That was impressive, Ida. You kind of responded to me talking, so maybe we should try.
I think they're
Astrid-
gonna attack us either way.
Is Astrid still Lexi?
Yeah, baby.
We're only like 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Lexi, you look really good with that sight. It's a really nice
Thank
looking sight
you.
on you.
This is such a fucked
I
up.
like a new trident. You look amazing, baby.
You're in the scroll room.
I'm gonna like wrap my arm around Polaris as we walk.
We're besties. Can I actually have a look at the scroll he was working with?
Yeah.
Because you said blood-stained ink, and that sounds really nasty. Can I get heads or tails from this scroll?
You can roll Arcana to try to read it.
Lexi, let's have a look at this. You've always been better at this than I was.
You want me to read it, babe?
That door is unlocked. You could open it at any time you do. And also with your passive perceptions, you can notice that there's sound in the other room.
Okay, I'm just going to listen closely, and I'm just going to let people know mentally that there's still more people in the other room.
Polaris, thanks to the knowledge of your patron, you can make out that these are scrolls of various types that are being made with blood. And you have the feel that despite not being able to use these spells normally, that you could, at the cost of your own blood, when casting the spell.
So, how does my patron give me that knowledge? Is it like something that is inherent in me that I feel is
You're
because
pulling
of
upon
some power?
you're pulling upon like innate knowledge that was given to you like a month ago, yeah.
Meet
All right.
Forbidden
We
Key monk.
investigate.
All right. So Eos, this might be interesting to you if you want to play around with your blood, but I'm not stupid enough to start playing around with things like that.
Well,
I-
She
before-
probably would.
while we have Alexi here,
Mhm.
there's people in this other room. Maybe before we investigate it, we should keep going and deal with anyone there. Because that only lasts a certain amount of time, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
go. Kick the door
Are we-
down.
These people are uncomfortably similar to me, and I don't like it.
Boom! I'm gonna immediately just throw a fucking dagger at the first one I
Oh,
see.
fuck me.
I'm curious what color Ifus perceives them as.
Oh yes. What color are they?
They are dark. But they're more like lawful. You can tell that they are like they're not like chaotic, they're not like occultists, but they believe that this is normal, so it's kind of like a neutral dark.
So they think it's normal, as if they've been corrupted to think so.
Ivis, it's your turn. There's no sneak attacks against the blind.
Okay. Let's see, that'd be 10 essentially.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raid.
Okay. Alright, you have your lightning chest.
Oh, I'm turning on the rage too.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, lightning chest, guy right in front of me.
Alright. Activate it. With them as the target.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the right one.
We fucking stumble into it. It's all they have demonic key and they're blood monks. I don't like this anymore. I want to go home.
Mom, come pick me up.
They stole my thing.
Well, I guess what's the point? They're already blind.
Yeah, it's only damage. They're blind. You can't, like, blind them again.
I'm just gonna try and step over here and then hammer time.
Alright. Make sure you have the target and go ham. Alright, that's a hit. And you have another attack.
13. Yeah, dude.
You bring down the hammer twice, creating earth tremors as you with a strike. Alright. Is that your turn?
No, he takes 2 damage. He also has 2 stacks of moldable, I guess.
Oh, you could just. I never reworked. Did I never rework that feature? Because I think I messaged you what it was gonna be.
Oh, you told. Okay, you actually went through with that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I put it on the thing. It was like just flat damage increase or something. Because I didn't want to worry about putting stacks on it each turn. What do you wish to know? As I also look up for that change in our DMs.
What's slap them cheeks?
Huh?
Silent clap. Silent clap.
Sorry. Oh, silent clap them cheeks. Sorry.
As an action, this creature can begin concentrating, emitting a 20-foot aura of the silence spell.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go on the other side of him after I whacked him 2 times, as if I'm gonna just run past him next turn.
Alright, Polaris.
That's me. And say 3 fear. I wouldn't be able to reach him from here because I have 30 feet movement and I'd have to move both Eos and Ida.
Yes.
So Riss will take his big anchor, Eos duck, and use it as like his regular like gun to fire at this fucking dude.
Alright.
Oh, I need to click on him and
And
then
hit
click
attack.
attack, huh?
Yeah. A miss. Also, just to let you know, Ibis, it's use your reaction to deal damage equal to how many times you hit them. 2 times 2. So that it's 4. I did the 4 damage, but it would use your reaction. Is that what you want? Just to be sure.
Oh, not yet. Then.
Okay. What's at the end of your turn? So it'd be like you would have to have used it.
And yeah, no. Yeah, I'll hold my reaction still.
Okay. And you do get another Eldritch Blast player. Sorry about that.
Ooh, I love that. Because I wasn't sure if it was. I keep forgetting if it was just an attack with the pact weapon.
No, you get extra attack because you have the whole Hexblade stuff. But you also Eldritch Blast gives you additional Ray at level 5. Whenever you cast it.
Of course.
Another miss. Yep.
I'm not doing too well today. Oh, he's sneaky like an eel.
Pretty much as these 2 blasts of energy come through, he turns and deflects them to the left and right of him with his bracers. That's not sufficient to learn anything else. Is that your turn?
Alright, I'll just move to the side here, and that's my turn.
Ferdinand.
Yes. I made it down, so I'm actually in line of sight. I have very limited vision. How many are there?
3.
3! In
Ah.
that case, I'll, fuck it, you know what? We're doing fine. I'm doing Sacred Flame.
Your bolt lands true against these heathens.
It does, baby. I am gonna stick with that one. Actually, we didn't properly investigate or insight Forbidden Key yet, did we? Or is that basically just their different sorts of key abilities they have access to?
You have not investigated it, at the very least. And that's insufficient.
There's also Blood Bolt.
And that is my turn.
Astrid, or Alexi.
If I went in a straight line, could I get to the guy like that's on the furthest left?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 45 feet away. And it's,
I think I only
it's
have
like 50
40
meters
now.
through the wall, so...
I'll just go to this one then.
Alright, Alexi charges forward, dragging the scythe behind him.
He like walked through the wall very menacingly, and then realized these guys couldn't see it, and he's upset now.
Oh man. Alright, roll me these hits.
Yeah. Sometimes it pops up, sometimes it doesn't. Hitting people's hard.
Especially when you're on your mobile device.
It truly is. It's held up better than I thought it would.
Do
But...
you want me to do it for you real quick, or?
Yeah, could you hit him twice, please?
Yeah, I can. Let me go
Thank
to your
you.
inventory. One hit and one miss.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Insight,
Alright, can you roll that yourself, or?
probably.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you want to know?
The blood bolts.
Pretty much are fire bolts, but using blood.
Gross.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Eos.
I'm going to move 5, 10. Moving through at a double movement,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, so it's like you're 20 feet there.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna punch this guy.
Alright, target him and go ham.
Yeah.
You're sending that to me.
Oh, oops.
It's a good roll, and I'll just do it. And then you make sure you change it back to normal. You give him a haymaker to the right. He's downed.
Yep, and then bump, 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 and then bonus action dodge.
Alright, so you're using one of your key?
Well, I haven't. Oh yeah, it's
It's a key point.
It is a key point, isn't it? No, I'm not going to. I don't have any way to get reach, do I?
Not unless you're a certain type of monk.
Yep.
Now he's probably going to do that AoE attack on us. You're kind of in line for 3
Yeah, I know.
attack.
I'm gonna
We've made a lovely shift.
do. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here.
Ida.
Okay, I'm gonna move through to here with bonus action dash.
Okay.
So, 1 second, let's actually just double check. So 45, 50 feet to here.
You dash across the arena.
Yep. And I'm going to attack with my Psychic Blade because I don't want them throwing them back at me.
So melee attack. 16 is hit. You didn't target him, but I'll do the damage.
Ah, damn it, sorry. And that's... Well, I want to insight, and then that's me.
Give me that insight roll.
Don't know why I'm bothering. My insight is terrible.
Alright, that's
Yeah.
your turn. Alright.
I don't think I've succeeded in an insight check yet.
He turns to face you because he came towards him and goes, and starts punching at you, so let's see how many hit. You should be asking for reactions right now.
Yes, but don't I get to react when I see the damage?
No, it's when they hit. So I guess you don't want to react that one.
No.
Oh yeah, is your thing concentration? For keeping your the talking up?
Just detect magic.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
I don't care about it going away, but
Another attack roll, which was a 17.
yeah, that should hit.
Oh, I don't know why it's hitting him. And then one more hit. Waiting for the hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge this last one.
Okay. So you take 2.
2.
I'll do that manually for you. Cracks his knuckles. 20 for the hit.
Still popping up with uncanny dodge, but miss.
Another attack hit.
Hit.
You rush forward, and these 2 monks, without even saying a word, just turn around and start punching you. There's a bunch of series of punches and kicks as you kind of parry them. You kind of like deflect one punch of your arm and then like a kick of your leg, but there's so many attacks that they kind of break through your guard a bit.
This is why I stand back and throw shit. Damn it.
Ivan, it's your turn.
Let's
Alright.
go view for the back one, see if he passes. And I'm gonna run to the back one, so 5. 25, 30, and now it's swing.
Alright, make sure you have him targeted.
And you know what, for funsies, let's make it reckless.
Oh. Advantage. That's a crit.
God. Well, he's fucking dead.
Ugh! You bring down the hammer. And you still have another hit.
What's the reaction extra damage thing?
What do you mean?
Can't he do like? Didn't you say before he could use his reaction to do extra damage?
It's a flat 2 for each hit he's done on the targets. So he can
Oh,
use his
okay.
reaction now to do 4 at the end of his turn if he wants.
Yeah, but it won't work with crits. Okay.
Correct, yeah.
So 2 extra damage for that, and you know what, I'm gonna use the reaction this turn.
Alright.
So,
Alright. Is that your turn? Okay, what do you want to know?
let's see, was there something we still needed? Forbidden
Demonic.
Key? Oh no,
Yeah.
Blood Bolt.
You got Blood Bolt already, it's just
Oh,
Fire
we got
Bolt.
that one.
Oh,
Forbidden Key, yeah.
What?
Forbidden Key then, yeah.
Oh, Blood Bowl is just like.
It's just Fire Bolt, yeah, they can
Yeah.
cast like a cantrip, yeah. These monks have unlocked a sinister key. They have increased health, strength, and use their strength instead of their dexterity modifier for their features. In addition, they can burn their life force to create a bloodied flame.
Can't do that.
And that's the rest of my turn.
They have a special feature that I don't have from it.
Hilarious!
I did not mean to.
Right, Lexi, you're not alone in this. I'm coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alexis
Zed?
sees Polaris and like dramatically like spins the scythe just to like try to impress him.
Oh, I'm very impressed. It looks amazing.
Finger guns.
Finger guns back, and takes his real gun and puts it on his shoulder and
Huh?
shoots it to the monk that's most on the left.
Fires out of the anchor. A miss. You recharge, you reload.
I love the animations, they're so cool.
They're really good. Is he deflecting my Eldritch Blast?
The second one hits, but he's deflecting some of the damage dealt. He reduces it by 4, so he takes 2.
Wait, so they can deflect like spelled things? I thought you needed like special
Wow.
abilities for that.
Welcome to the Silent
magic.
Monks, motherfucker! Especially these ones. Alright. Is that your turn?
That's me. I moved all I could. I used my action. I'm
Bernadette,
just hitting pretty.
you rush out of the scroll room.
30 feet of movement. I just kind of. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the high health.
Okay, on the right one?
Yeah.
Your divine arm lights up as you cast this radiant attack. Alright, that's a hit. He's gonna reduce some of the damage dealt. So he reduces the damage dealt by 2, so he takes 10. As his bolt
And
shoots
no, I
forward.
now advantage on the next
God, involved.
attack against him.
Yes, the next attack has advantage to hit. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I do not have an appropriate bonus action.
Okay, Astrid, or Alexi.
Can you hit him twice for me, please?
Yes, my lord. Oh, this would have had
Thanks.
advantage. Still hits.
Yeah.
but- I'll give this one the advantage. Because you should have had it. Alright. 2 swings of your scythe nearly bring him down. Is that
And I
your turn?
check to make sure Polaris is watching. But yeah, that's my turn.
Brush his hair behind here.
Laris was watching.
Polaris was watching. Eos, it's your turn.
He stands heroically.
There you go. That's a miss as you bring forth your left hook. Bring down your right hook.
One more.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. A hit. It's probably your first. Oh, yeah. It's probably your first time fighting a monk, like in this quarter, like close quarter, like using similar styles.
Yeah, he's very similar to me, and it's kind of bugging me.
You both try to do these powerful hooks and and punches and stuff, and he kind of parries of deflecting it with raw strength, which is what you're not used to. You kind of go for a knee, he blocks that, and then you finally get a nice punch underneath his chin.
Yep.
Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Ida, it's time.
Gonna attack
Vengeance.
this one first.
Right, left.
Yep.
10 will miss.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it with my bonus action.
Right, yeah, you
Oh no.
Mhm.
I don't want to be stuck between in case I miss.
Do you trust
I
in your
don't.
rolls?
I don't think I can. Well, I'm still gonna take damage from one of them.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna pussy out.
Alright.
Bonus
Can I-
action, disengage.
Smart
You'll
move.
take half damage because I
Coward.
can intercept one of them.
Hmm?
I can intercept one of them, so you'll take half
Yeah,
damage.
but
I
like
think.
one attack, right?
Disengage
Yeah.
is better here.
Like they took out half my health last time. They could knock me. You know. So, nope. Bonus action, disengage. Back it.
Right, don't
I
worry,
know
we'll
my
handle them.
place. It didn't work last time.
It was very brave.
Alright.
And nothing left to insight.
Correct.
So, oh, can I do a Actually, could I go instead of gone to the left and just listened? Use my free thing instead to do a perception check to listen through to the next room.
You can. It's gonna be a little bit higher of a DC from that position because it's a wall rather than the actual door where Ibis is.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do that, and as you do that, I'm gonna punch Eos.
I'm going to. Can I step to the sage to just avoid that?
Yeah.
And I'm going to teleport.
Mm-hmm. Select where you want to go. They should have given you the option.
Right here.
Alright.
That's cool.
Now that you're gone.
What? Not Lexi.
That should be a hit on you, Astrid. Or Alexi.
Yeah. I'll just get hit. It's fine. It's fine.
It's a lot less than 24.
Yeah. I couldn't see how much the damage was. I was like, is it worth using shield? But
The damage on me was 24, so I was just like, I'm gonna avoid that.
See,
it was like,
I'm
do you want to
glad
use
I
intercept?
looked
Can I
out.
intercept my own damage?
It does not hit me because I use fading 2.
Smart. There you go. Because, yeah, your AC was...
18
And now it's
Plus
20
two.
after it. Yeah, so yeah.
or 20, yeah.
So second hit. A miss. Third attack. Another miss. Alright, Ibis, bring this home.
Country road.
Miss again. Oh no.
You got this, buddy.
Miss again. No, that's a hit. You just didn't target them, so it didn't let me know. Alright, that's one down.
Okay, and can you lightning the other one?
Get
Let's
him.
find out. I'll be 1 damage.
It's probably only got like 3 health.
Slowly but surely.
Thumb's chest.
Polaris,
Turns
machine gun
over.
or way anchor? What do you want? How do you want to do it? Dearest Polaris?
Did I hear anything in the other room, by the way?
Oh, I was on mute, so I was having the best talk of my life. Polaris walks up and finally has the chance to do a solid bonk. He's trying to make this a really good hit because Alexis is right next to him and like he wants to impress him.
You weigh the anchor of the answerer.
Huh! Ah, well that's convenient, cause my Firefox just quit and I have to restart it.
Well, we're wrapping up
did
shortly, but yeah.
This animation was so good that it
Yeah.
broke my
I
Firefox.
think it's
That's
because I did it
amazing.
as I killed it as the animation was going. Eden,
So,
what was your roll, by the way?
It was... I think it was like 17. Let me
Alright.
scroll up and find
You
it.
don't hear anything to the west. But yeah,
Can I
Okay.
immediately make a specter to help me out?
sure.
Open
Nice.
the door.
Can I super quickly rifle through the pockets? Are they carrying anything that stands out?
They are not. They are just here that they're just other than blood quills, which just means they frick their fingers and write in blood, nothing else. At the end of this battle, do any of you wish to
Is their
take a-
own blood for this?
Yeah.
Were the bodies in the well, did they look like monks?
You didn't really look. You had to go back in if you want to figure that out.
Oh boy.
So to answer some questions real quick, does anyone want to take a battle respite? You can spend a hit dice to heal, essentially, without taking a short rest.
I didn't use
Nah.
anything.
I'll do one, I think.
Alright, so roll 1 hit dice and heal for it. Asher, do you want to use one? And Polaris.
I probably should
Right?
actually.
My Firefox broke again.
DM, can you do it for me? I cannot find the button.
Sure.
Thank you. You're very kind to me.
And do you want me to do it for you, Polaris, while you're loading?
I don't per se need a battle respite, I think. Is that something we can only do in X amount of time?
No, it's infinite, as long as you have a hit dice. So you just roll 1 hit dice after a battle. It's like a quick short rest.
Oh, in that case, I'd love a quick hit dice. I wasn't quite sure if that's something we can only use one.
Yeah, as long as you have hit dice. After any battle, you get 1 battle respite.
Wait, this is another random mechanic.
Yeah, it's just to make it so you have a little bit more sustainability between fights like these. So, Polaris, you call upon the draining essence of life from the silent monk to allow your patron to give semblance of power, summoning forth a specter of her own make, rather than a person, more of just a magical conduit of power in the shape of a humanoid to aid you in battle.
Wait,
Are you cheating on me with other ghosts?
what? No, this is a specter of my patron.
Yeah.
The specter will bow, wielding a trident in one hand.
You guys have matching weapons, huh? That's cool.
Hi, buddy. Are you ready to help me out here? It's a strange place.
The specter will nod, and then kind of glance around.
I know, I feel the same around here.
Alright, I can see the door is open to the west, so I'll tell you what you see in there, Ida.
I
Yep.
think we accidentally opened that during the fight.
You see a square chamber that connects to twin ornate wooden doors to the north, upon which are more occult runes etched into its surface. Written in blood, the letters ooze as if they were written just moments before.
Magic?
Magic.
Okay. And what about on the statues?
Not on the statues.
Okay. And what kind of magic? Is it the same thing as in the Bloodwell?
Yeah,
Or is
Abjuration,
it-
Abjuration,
Abjuration.
and, yeah, pretty much just Abjuration.
Okay. I might dispel this.
I can also do. I can only use my stuff for dispel magic, while you can use your stuff for other spell slots, right? Yeah.
So it probably makes more sense for me to use it.
Fair.
But I think now could be a good time to search through these rooms that we've gone through before. Well, how long do you have left with us, Alexi?
Gonna be gone shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take this chance to search up now. Alexi sticking around. There's not as much of a time pressure.
Alright, so do you want to go backtrack and do some more exploration, then we end session in like 5 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
like search these past 2 rooms more thoroughly.
Yes, did you want the blood magic scrolls? I'm very tempted by them.
I'm also kind of tempted.
You could
So we all
investigate.
just learn blood magic.
You could investigate the room and see what scrolls are in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so make your way back to the room and there's roll investigation. You know, whoever you can help one person, or you can do like a vague look around.
Could my detect magic help with that? Like, are they magical scrolls?
It could help you
Like,
find
in terms
some.
of do they
yeah.
emit them? Yeah, and
Yeah.
can work out which ones are like complete.
Yeah, if you spend the time, you just look around, looking through the scrolls, you find several completed ones. One moment. You find 6 scrolls of false life at 2nd level, 2 scrolls of gentle repose, and 1 scroll of life transference, and 1 scroll of haste.
Okay.
Casting these spells
Oh.
do require you to use life force, though, aka health, instead of spell slots. And anyone can activate these scrolls this way. The scroll, it costs the level of the spell times 5 in terms of hit points to use the scroll.
Jesus.
So
That
haste would
could
cost you 15
be-
health.
Could be good in a pinch.
Yeah.
Shame Ivis can't cast spells while raging.
Well,
I
yeah.
can do
Be a
it
good
for us.
one
I
to
have
use
a very large amount of HP.
You could cast haste on yourself with it, and then that would be pretty
Who's,
beastly.
Love
who's,
zoomies.
pocketing the scrolls? Or do
What's
we
like?
put it in like group bank? That's also fine, but we might have.
Yeah, we
I'll
can
grab some of them for now, I guess.
I think
Yeah,
we
we can
should actually assign them to specific people, because if people need to use it in a fight, it's not like they can just pull from the group thing.
Exactly.
You also have to do it right now. You can always do it after you do some more exploration and then after the session. But you do have them.
Yeah, pop it in the chat. I've written down which ones they are.
So life transference is
Yeah, what
the
does that do?
wizard healing thing.
Yes, you pretty much deal
Oh, you-
damage to heal to
It's-
yourself.
But it costs you hit points to do it.
Yes, so it costs more hit points than normal.
I have a lot of health. I don't mind holding on to the scroll of haste in case of emergencies.
Yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be useful ones to me. I think we should give gentle repose. Actually, gentle repose doesn't really matter. That's not going to be a rush, is it?
Yeah, that's something we can grab when we need it, but I'll take a haste.
I think there's
any
only
of us.
one haste.
There's 1 scroll
Oops.
of haste, so
False
We can
life
always
is the
put it-
most pointless. Because you take 5. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, because you could end up like just getting like 2 extra hit points or 1 extra hit point. Because it gives you 1d4
yeah,
plus
yeah,
4
yeah.
temporary hit points, but you take 5 damage. So.
It's a meme.
Brilliant.
Random.
Gives up.
Or you take 10 damage, fuck.
Because otherwise I'll forget for next session.
Mhm.
With the 17 investigate, do I find any like communications that might have gone to the outside world, like letters that have been exchanged?
Good question. Not here.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys wish to quickly backtrack, or how do you want to? Do you want to end here? Let me just know, essentially.
I think this is as good a spot as any.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff to explore, so we'll just keep going and going, which I'm completely fine with, but
All right. And we'll end the session here as you loot the corpses of these monks.
Evil
I'm
monks.
worried that they're using monks to fuel the blood well, and it's weirdly consensual from them, and that's worrying. But I don't think that's the issue. I don't know.
I don't know, I think there's a lot to worry about.
And anyhow, I'll be right back.
At least we don't have to worry about anyone drinking from the blood well.
Alright, that was episode 14 of Moonlit Song. The party has found the hidden undercroft of the monastery where blood rituals and summonings are going on. As for whenever they will solve this issue or not, find out next time on episode 15 of Moonlit Song. Until then, take care.